welcome to a Unicorn Overlord stream.
Cinematic video games. Let's go.
Yeah, so I was just playing this, and then Trisha mentioned like maybe people would want to watch, and yeah, so here we are live. So this game is like a Fire Emblem-like, I guess is the best way to put it. Let me do this real quick. Yeah. So yeah, we're in the middle of some kind of like story thing. I don't think it matters that much if you don't understand what's going on, because apparently I'm rescuing elves that are going to be trafficked or something.
Please, fair knights. Who knows what horrible fates await these people if we don't help them?
Probably going to be sacrificed. It seems like there's a lot of dark rituals of sacrificing people's souls going on. So if I had to guess personally, let me see. I should probably bring up the stream on YouTube. Let us know if there's any audio issues or whatever. And if you're on Rumble, feel free to share your most creative slurs in the chat. Not if you're on YouTube. Not if you're on YouTube. I think we get in trouble for that. But anyway, all right. Let's rescue some elves, I guess. I think we get to recruit this ghoulish dude on the right there.
I'm so scared. What's going to happen to us?
Listen, this is what you get for having all the men in your society be weird cross-dressers.
Nothing. As long as we stay calm. It seems we're a valuable commodity. Assuming we don't do anything rash, they shouldn't lay so much as a finger on us.
Bad news, boss. The Cornea rebels are here, and they're heading our way.
Oh? Trying to take them head on is more of a headache than we can manage. If only we had some help.
You do. Leave the rebels to us.
Sick.
Just the backup I was hoping for.
You guys like Man of War?
Those fools are all yours if you want them that bad.
Molto bene. Pop out the chat. Look at that. A game that behaves itself with being popped out.
Oh, and hurt them good for us too.
I don't know if Doom Knights are gonna do, or Death Knights or whatever they are. I haven't really figured out what the point of them exactly is. Kiul Kuka. God damn. Alright. What is that? How am I supposed to like pronounce that? I already told you, didn't I? I'm a new man. What?
I'm a new man. I'll do whatever I've got to prove that.
I don't know. Alright.
It's not the best dialogue, but I kind of get what they were trying to go for.
Alright. So, the game is similar to Fire Emblem, but you don't take turns in positioning people. It's sort of kind of real time, but not really. I mean, I guess it is. It's not like people describe it as they whenever people have described that aspect of the game, they describe it very strangely. So, moving on roads, you go really fast if you're infantry or cavalry, and you move slow through the woods if you're infantry and cavalry. But if you have a flying unit like they start us with, you can go over like impassable mountains and through the trees without slowing down. So you have an option to just cut right to the bad guy because they can't intercept you here. But of course you get shot up by this thing. Guess I'll take out. So you, instead of having individual units like in Fire Emblem, you stack these units and then they, you know, they deploy as a group, and then you program each one to have different behaviors and use abilities at different times, you know, and then but otherwise it's like an auto battler like Fire Emblem, just much more complex. And gotta say, quickly one of my favorite games. I'm just gonna deploy the main character unit. So I feel like I built this one pretty decent.
The path is set.
Do that.
Oh, do you have your VPN turned off?
Mm-hmm. And this unit is all cavalry, so the movement speed of the units actually changes depending on like the composition of it. So this one's led by cavalry, being the Lord, so it's 200, which is pretty fast, and then the fastest I've been able to figure out is 300. So I'll use them to go pick up the item real quick. Yeah. I don't know how much I trust
What would you have me do?
her to be useful, but I don't think I can... Oh, I can refund her. Alright.
I'm on my way.
Get out of here. Your unit probably sucks.
Dismounting for now.
But I do have another sucky unit I could use. Oh, can I actually... I put all these people in the front, get rid of you, and then Celeste, put her... The new person I just got, who's also a sniper's lens.
Hey, Calamity Leo, welcome to
Hey.
chat. He says, I saw a lot of plot when I joined. Lol.
Yeah.
Yes, we play this game for the plot.
Yeah, I don't... I don't really...
They have a lot of big titties.
Oh yeah, you know what? The fucking elves in this world are so... Hold on.
Yeah, show 'em
They
the-
want us to have like sympathy for the
animations.
elves, but like... Wait, not this one. Class registry. Look at what male elven archers look like. I don't think... I have no sympathy for anyone in the society. This is the most degenerate shit on the fucking planet. Look at this.
The
This-
loincloth and high boots.
This is a man? Are you...
Thigh-high boots.
Are you insane? You all should be trafficked off to Zenoira. Insane. This is like the prince of whatever. Like, get the fuck out of here, you freak. And then the girls look like that, you know. And that's kind of fine.
They're basically wearing the same clothes. There's basically no difference.
This is fine. This is like some Valdo shit going on. You know, this is okay, right? You know, he's cool or whatever.
Yeah, it looks cool to me.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. All of you to jail. Also, there's something just so off-putting about this shit.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
It's like brown elf lady. Like, there's just something about the animations that just are so, like, I hate them.
They're like really over the top, I guess.
Yeah.
What was the one where she like flashes her ass at you?
Oh, like the attacks?
Yeah.
You may
Oh,
notice... You may notice that the people who made this also made Dragon's Crown, which is like a famous like old school PlayStation game. But yeah, some of them are really cool. My favorite is actually this one. There's something about it I just find so like so cool how it's like such a the hammer is big, but it's also like a real physical thing. Like clearly it's heavy, so it's like resting on the ground. You know, something about it I just really like.
Yeah. No, they did do a pretty good job with like the character designs and animations. It's just like some of them, maybe they went a little bit too nerdy.
It's the yes.
Leo says they made the town more disappointed.
Yeah, so like the male sellsword, very cool. Female sellsword is like someone's weird muscle fetish. Like.
Oh yeah, the muscly legs.
I just
some
hate
people are
that.
into that.
I fucking hate
like
that
the
shit.
hammy Street Fighter.
Yeah. But yeah, you start with this guy, and then upgraded, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, you get super
Yeah?
cool. That is a unicorn overlord right there.
Right? Although I think the villain is supposed to be the Unicorn Overlord.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
He took his title from him.
Fucking brown fetish elf shit.
I do wonder, like, where did Brown Elf start? Where was that origin story? Because a lot of people really grew up on anime like Record of Lodoss War, and I know that the main character there is like a dark-skinned elf.
No. Record of Lodoss War. She's like blonde.
Yeah, but
I know this because one of the songs got recommended and I listened to it a bunch of times.
am I thinking of a different one?
There was the one that John showed us that was like the adventure thing, and there
No,
was...
I'm not thinking of that.
I don't know. But yeah, there are a bunch of Mommy Milker units in this game, so if you're into that, you know. This one I kind of like, but I don't know. Maybe I just like the abilities. But I don't know. Anyway, enough discussion of the elves and their degeneracy. Let me deploy a Griffin unit over here,
Stand ready.
and then can I? Yeah.
At your service.
Okay. So there was a dark elf. in
Understood.
Record of Lodoss War, but she's not like the main elf character. She's literally a dark elf.
I'll do that, I guess.
What utter luck! I'll prove my worth.
Man, they really have the stack. It's gonna hurt, but let's see what we can do. A magic mine, Your Highness? What? Thanks, Hilda. Okay, so... Yeah. Okay, well,
What
I
shall
guess
I do?
don't step on
I
that,
depart.
and we'll all be fine. It just looks like a pile of rocks. Pain in my ass.
I'm here, Your Highness. I'll prove my worth.
Let's do... It'll be fine. Go hit them. So, next to the units you see the little number, that's how many combats they can go through before they're exhausted. you can have them like rest to get it back, but then if they get attacked during that, they can't defend themselves, so they just take all the damage. So yeah, this is how the combats work.
Cinematic fight scenes.
I have the whole front line stacked with these guys that buff everyone else in the same line as them, as long as they're cavalry. So you see every attack is going to get a little bit stronger. And if they get a kill, they get their AP back. So they kind of like attack pseudo-infinitely.
Behold my might.
Maybe 30? Oh. Yeah, he got his AP back, so... They'll be able to chain through everybody, probably. Maybe.
Victory is assured.
Yeah. They're very tanky, though, the enemy.
Don't despair.
Hey, Red Snob. Where's the Mall Master Race? Oh, have you played this game?
I shall heal you.
We strive together.
And another buff. Yeah, you can see the damage is like creeping up each guy attacks. It's like supposed to be 20% each Cavalier's call.
We can do this. I must endure.
It doesn't end soon. That guy who's poisoned is going to die because every time he takes an action, he's going to take his poison tick.
Maybe Leo says this game might be the salve I need to replace Fire Emblem. I was
It is.
super disappointed with 3 houses.
Yeah, this is such a better Fire Emblem, because also Fire Emblem, they're like, let's do 3D stuff, and it's like, actually it could look like this.
Yeah,
If
it could
you-
have looked like this the whole time.
Especially like AAA funding into 2D would look so fucking good. Ah, man.
What shall I do?
Now,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that this is just a small indie
Time is at
studio
hand.
making this game, because it's so well polished and pretty.
yeah, because these towers, you know what? Let me bring in some more units. Let me bring in This is a super dieseled up unit. I don't know. I should leave 1 point in reserve in case I have to summon at the base. But you know what? This one's low enough level that it actually could benefit from leveling up.
Let's stay calm out there. Your
We'll
orders,
summon them.
if you would.
And since they're raw infantry, they have more combats than the other units.
Heading there now.
Yeah, it should be fine. If I
My moment has finally come. I'm
summon
listening.
a second. Let's do that. Because
Yes, I can.
you see in the top left corner, that's what it costs to summon a unit and or use an ability. So I should have... Oh, you know what?
I'll
Actually,
make my mark.
I changed my mind. Withdraw for
See
now.
what I can do. Prepare yourselves.
Yeah, let's have the knights fight it out. Is that a good idea? Yeah, I'll have the knights fight it out, and then they can get their stamina back
Victory is assured. I must
at the base while the main unit moves up.
steady on.
It's just the same composition as before, but thank God they're not optimally targeting stuff. It's just hitting Clive would be enough.
We shall see our duty
Nice she has poison cure, honestly. That's just like an item she comes with that gives her that.
We can do this.
It was a good idea. Should probably get like a fire cure too.
Don't despair.
Oh, and if people die, they're not permanently dead, which is actually kind of nice. I used to kind of like that was a thing in Fire Emblem, but this game manages to have plenty of like characters you care about without having them die forever. Okay, nice. Nobody down. Although if someone does go down, they'll revive while they're garrisoned. Oof, oof, oof. 192. So many Cavalier calls. Alright.
A worthy foe.
Then these guys aren't going to do well against the... Yeah, it's just a front line of all evading guys. Okay.
To me.
Yeah, kill them.
I need to leave for now. Your villainy ends here.
Alright, now check out the, check out my main party. So because the towers are nearby, they're getting shot. He has an ability that lets him start off the fight with an automatic hit. So if you're fighting against, like, rogues, you could just start the fight, instantly kill a rogue. Which is a huge pain when they're on the other side, but...
Hey, Quantum Weasel, welcome to chat.
Welcome.
You shall pay.
Didn't mean to get this game at some point. Yeah, I don't have a Switch or anything, so I'm just emulating this.
Is that better?
Oh, we have a Switch.
Oh. Why?
But
Consoles
it's
are gay.
It's better to be played on the PC.
Yeah, you know, I didn't even think about that. We do have a Switch. But yeah, still, consoles are boo. Consoles, boo. Yeah, I just rather play stuff on PC, you know. Okay. Now, these guys are a little busted up, but mostly they're... Yeah, so the first time you capture a fort, you get 2 stamina. So they have 5 max, and they're at 3, so it makes sense for them to garrison. And then I was maneuvering these people over pretty slowly to take out one of the towers. So I think I want to swoop in for that.
The time is at hand.
But I don't know if the arrows matter that much in reality. Oh, you know what?
March.
So the Hammer Lady, Hammer Girl, has this power, which lets you break barricades and stuff.
Gabe says, might get it on Switch to go along with the Fire Emblem stuff I got. Yeah, it does kind of fit that genre, so...
So now, those barricades that were there, normally you have to bump into them a bunch of times to break them, but now they're
Time
just
is at hand.
broken. Okay, so I will tactically stand still, I think. I'll just wait for a bit.
They ready an attack.
Plunder. I am going to fucking violate you. Who did that? You did that?
Onward.
I have the stamina to spare, as it turns out, after all. Oh,
Come then.
perfect. So, I have 2 Valor points in reserve, and then I'll just kill this group. See what the arrow fire does to me. That's a decent amount of damage. That's a decent amount of damage twice.
What other vanillaware games are you thinking of getting, Gabe?
That's right. I wanted to see if I could grab Dragon's Crown to play with you.
Oh yeah.
That's the like critically acclaimed like best beat 'em up game ever made. There we go. Nice bonk. She also has the same thing that the Cavaliers have, where she can like rampage through the whole enemy unit. And every time someone gets hit, she does Enrage, increases their damage and accuracy by 20%. So every time the main guy tanks a hit, she powers up and then can just rampage through the whole unit. As long as she doesn't get nuked, which, can happen. But everybody has to target the guy in front unless they're a flying guy or a mage or something. But look at that damage, 100.
That was pretty good damage.
Just didn't even hit the guy on the horse, just hit the horse so hard the guy died. So she has 60% more damage now, I guess. She's 3 PP points in total.
Gabe says, for now, got stuff like a replay of Pokemon Emerald, finishing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, checking out some demos.
A fine bout.
Now,
Time is at hand.
the thief cannot escape. Oh. You don't have that ability anymore. Problem. But you do.
I'm ever in your service.
Wild Rush 2. I can catch the thief, but it will dig me deep into the enemy. Worth. I'll miss the towers, though, I guess. Let's see how this goes. Might get some people killed, but...
Your villainy ends here.
Yeah, they get charged through, so their archers are dead. So they have no teeth. It's just tanking and hoping that the artillery will kill me. Yeah, so tanky units are... there's no chink, no damage like there is in Fire Emblem, but I like how you get to use these tanky units, and instead of having them slog around the battlefield super slow, you can actually have them like paired with some other units so they can like protect them and stuff. As much as I like Sacred Stones, I think this game might be, nostalgia aside, it might be just better. Okay, full health.
We march on. Well fought.
Nice.
Stand before me.
Oh, so I'm in a fight with the tower. Alright, so let's see if, oh no, Clyde's definitely dead, right? Because he's gonna start the fight, get shot. That's okay. We'll go back to the fort and we'll pick him up eventually.
Calamity Leo says, after I stopped playing D2, I have been trying a lot of different games now. My fiance was right with me, and D2 was like an abusive marriage relationship.
I pirated Diablo 2, and so I was using all the cheats I wanted to, like, cut down on the grinding, and it's still kind of grindy. It's in a way it's good because I was playing it with a controller. Well, I was playing certain classes with a controller, like the Barbarian. There's no reason not to just hold on one of the triggers and like walk around. I forget why. I forget like what was so, or not hold down a trigger and walk around, but it's like dual attack or something. So I I was playing Diablo 2 while like just doing like squats and stuff as like a way of like double fisting, getting. What is wrong with you?
I didn't say anything. What
said,
do you mean?
You said whoa.
Yeah.
As a way of double fisting, like you're drinking 2 cans of alcohol. Double fisting.
Okay.
Not like fisting someone with 2
I didn't
fists.
say that.
Why did you say whoa?
Prove my worth.
I don't know.
Anyway, because you can make your brain think better by getting some exercise, and you can make your brain think better by stimulating it with a game. So doing both at the same time, I figured was more efficient. But even then, it was still kind of grindy. There's still a bunch of stuff in that game, even like cheating out the wazoo. Like it still just feels very tedious. I can't.
Larry Leo says, my bad, not Diablo 2, Destiny 2. Diablo 2 is fun.
Yeah, Destiny 2 and Diablo 2 are both kind of like grindy. I watched someone play. Actually, no, I think I played Destiny 2 with like a friend or whatever, and like nobody was like excited about it. Everyone was like, "Yeah, over there is more rewards. Let's go over there. Let's do this for more rewards." And I was like, "Is anything fun?" Like, it's like, are we having fun? And then they were getting
the soul sucked out of them.
And then this guy got like really mad. I was playing with a friend who was kind of a disaster, and then he had friends that were even worse. You think you're gonna live after you steal my money? I'm gonna destroy you. You're in a pincer maneuver. You can't get away, and you're gonna steal my money? You're insane.
I shall never fail.
Well, fuck. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna die, but I can't really do that much. I'm one man down, so there's not enough like
We can do this.
there's not enough damage to really carve through anything.
Yeah. Larry Leo says, accurate, I played it and told my friends to not play it, and they wondered why I played it still.
We shall see our duty through.
Yeah. So anyway, the friend that I played with is a story for another time. But this guy that we were playing with, who was getting he got really angry at me because I was like, this is just like a chore. I feel like I should just be like working out or like
Yeah, right.
or like doing my
You're gonna
laundry.
spend, like, so much time on this game. You might as well, like, do something else.
Because I was like, I feel like it might be more fun to just go get the laundry done. Like, what the fuck is this game? Like,
Yeah, clean your room, bucko, while you're playing Destiny 2.
yeah, there was something about it that was just like, it made me very existential about like video games and stuff. Like, I don't get that when I play this. This is like very visually interesting. Oh, fuck.
It's how I feel playing that shitty Disney game. It's like, oh my god, I could be doing something so much better with my time.
Oh yeah, I torrented. There's like a Disney Sims game for Trisha, and it's like
Well,
this.
it's supposed to be some sort of Harvest Valley-like thing. It got immediately, like, taken down not too long
Prepare
after, like, it
yourselves.
was released because people didn't like it, but,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that if you're an adult and you like Disney, that's totally fine, right? I just want to say that at the outset. If you like the classic Disney movies, if you're like watching like Sleeping Beauty or Snow White and you want your wedding dress to be like a Snow White dress, that's fine, right? There is something like you could classify as a Disney adult, and that is not
That is-
fine.
yeah.
There's a specific
Disney
thing.
adults are specific and not
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and like when you start the game, they're like, it's like really pandering to that specifically, and
Yes.
it's like this horror show.
The type of people who want to drink alcohol in Disney World and like have smoke shops put in and get like super expensive diamond bags in the shape of
What
Minnie
shall I do?
Mouse. Those are the worst people.
All right, I would skip this because it's just gonna be stabbing a bunch of archers, but there's some male archers, and I think for our mental health, we need to see them killed. They must die. Simply unacceptable attire for a man to be wearing must be run through with a lance. I like her, though. Very nice. I appreciate the animator putting in the extra hours after work to make her boobs jiggle while she pulls back the bowstring. Very important work being done. Very important work. All of that said, playing Destiny with this guy, he was like really defensive, like I was attacking like a part of him by saying that Destiny 2 sucks.
Oh man.
And
He was really defensive about it.
yeah, but this guy was like such a disaster. He's so uniquely a disaster too. Like he is the only someone joked behind his back, like when he wasn't in the voice chat, that he brags about getting gum jobs, and I was like,
No. Oh no.
and I was like, I thought that was like a joke, so I brought it up. No, this guy straight up is dating a woman who has dentures, not because she's old, right? But it's not necessarily because of the age, it's because of like her smoking or whatever. Like, or meth or something. So like her, like, she sounds like a lot lizard, right? Like, does anyone know what I mean by lot lizard? There's like, sometimes people think that means like a prostitute. It's not a prostitute, not necessarily. There are many lot lizards that are prostitutes. This is not necessarily a prostitute, but there's sometimes you will be in a place, like maybe down the shore or something, and then you'll say like, I don't know, where should we eat? And then this random lady who's like smoking 2 cigarettes at once because she needs like the main vein nicotine.
The dry, wrinkly skin.
Right. And she's been dried,
Tan.
yeah, tan. She's been dried in that lot like a lizard. And then she'll go like Mangione's is closed. And you're like, oh, thanks. And then she'll go, do you have a lighter? And it's like,
Oh my
no, right? But that's an archetype, right?
Absolutely.
A fruitful venture, I hope.
Okay, so I've officially sucked all of the stamina from. Oh, this would be satisfying. 1 hit point. Get him.
Oh, Gabe is enjoying watching the animations.
Yeah, the animations are beautiful, right?
He says, guess the spirit of Dragon's Crown still carries over. Absolutely.
Animation of the Lady Archer. Yes, Chef's Kiss is very nice, very nice. The male elven archers genocide is really just the most moderate position, I think.
And Leo says, that is a term I haven't heard of in a while. For truckers, it means the first term, the streetwalkers.
Yeah, it's not, you know? It's
a little different.
the truckers are incorrect. It's just that all the prostitutes that truckers run into happen to be lot lizards. But a lot lizard is not necessarily a prostitute. The profession of being a lot lizard is merely someone who is loitering in a lot. Man. So this slow ass bird troop over here did jack shit. That's fine. I will send them even further to be even more useless all the way over here. Their maneuverability, I swear, is, you know, maybe something useful.
Where should I go?
Okay, these guys are really cool. These are a bunch of really cool animations.
Understood.
Come on. Okay, that's fine. And I can swap. Right, so since they have no stamina, they can't fight, but since I'm close enough to an allied unit, I can whoop,
Time to prove
swap them.
myself.
Oh, fuck, they're gonna get wrecked.
Oh my god.
Well, let's see how that happens. Let's see.
Oh, Gabe says, maybe even beyond that game, I think I seen something like that from a game that came Neverwhere was formed. That would be a long, long time ago.
That's a counterattack move he has. So these guys, they flex to heal. Hopefully it'll trigger after the following slash. And the other counterattack thing. No! No, you're supposed to heal! That's why they died. He must have gotten like incapacitated or something, he couldn't heal. There's not a cap on how many times you can have a... Nice. So she buffed him to get auto crits on all of his hits, and then he just hits 3 times on every round. Wrecked him.
It's all over.
The Japan only Sega Saturn game called Princess Crown.
Almost isn't
Oh,
fair,
but
you
that
know?
was still like Vanillaware, but you mean like before they
So
became
far, so
Vanillaware?
good. I might have miscalculated. Advance, I'm in a bit of trouble.
Alright. Yeah. So the first like proc of healing
I'll prove my worth.
revives all the guys. So then I'll... Oh, actually, you
The time is at hand.
are all set. Let's have you do a retarded amount of damage to that garrison. And then...
I'm not quite at my best.
Yeah, this guy's got shit on. Yeah, this is fine.
I'm standing by. I might have miscalculated. Heading there now.
Made before the studio
You
was
face me.
formed, but had some of the staff that would later form Vanillaware. Yeah, right.
I guess I gotta check out that game too. Princess Crown.
Yeah, that was before Dragon's Crown. I think Dragon's Crown was supposed to be like based on that,
Okay.
but like
Hell
more
yeah, look at these
updated version.
crits. Yeah, that was the power that he didn't get to use. Bulk up.
You okay?
This is why the total damage was like 695 or something. You fucking femboy elves.
Easy now.
Completely unnecessary heal. 6 health. Girlfriend's got to heal him back up to max.
Do you have a favorite character as far as personality?
That's a good question.
Because I know you really like the hammer chick, but like
Oh, I mean, just the
just the aesthetic.
the unupgraded like hammer chick. Like, there's something about that animation I really think is just very nice. This is fine. This fits her character more because she's like a knight or something. So she looks more like a knight now than she did with a big hammer of what seems to just be like concrete.
Right.
That's an interesting... It's not well known since Japan only, and it didn't sell well over there despite having a positive reception. So there's some games that sell shit tons and everyone hates it. Like, I don't know, everyone hates it, but like Resident Evil 6, everyone who was like leaving reviews and stuff complained, but it broke record sales. So it's
Yeah,
like...
right.
So it's like everyone liked it, but people that were like complaining really loud didn't like it. So it's because there's plenty of people that didn't really care about Resident Evil. They wanted a co-op shooter to play with their girlfriend, and then they had tons of fun. And then they didn't even like think about it as the they weren't even connected
they weren't really
to the
thinking about the grander storyline.
yeah. Like, so they didn't care that, like, there weren't survival horror elements or whatever, like,
I mean, there still kind of are survival horror elements. It just
Onward.
feels a little bit more action oriented.
yeah.
We march. To me.
Where next?
Good.
You,
I'm in a bit of trouble.
you know what?
Understood.
Never mind. Let's not. Yeah. Let's show off another unit besides just the main guys. I'm gonna show off this
My
mage
moment
dude.
is finally. I'm listening.
He's fun.
Of course.
And then once you're healed,
What shall I do?
bring you in. So, you know, I think I might like, maybe like this guy, personality-wise. I don't know, you know, character designs are always really strong from Japanese games.
Yeah, they do, like, they are a part of the character, really.
Rarely are personalities actually super strong. Like,
Well, I guess I mean the whole thing, but...
yeah.
But, like, taking aside, like, which characters play the best, like, which characters, like, I guess.
As far as their aesthetics or their personality?
Both.
Maybe the main guy. They do a pretty good job of... He actually interacts with the world. He'll actually, like, pull out his sword and like, kill people. He'll, like, fight people in the cutscenes and stuff. So it's not, like, he's not nearly as passive as a lot of, like, self-insert-y kind of no personality kind of characters. Ooh. Yeah.
I hope you saw that.
Nice.
Have I proven myself yet?
So I kind of like, I kind of liked this guy when I first got him, because he was like this very snooty, noble, like I'm smarter than everyone kind of thing. But then after going through a million battles of him, and he keeps on saying like some praise, please, because he has a complex because his family aren't nice to him or something, and he wants praise from his mother, some shit like that. It kind of gets old.
Nowhere is too far.
So-
Yeah, I get it. Gabe was
At
saying
once.
Princess Crown is kind of like a proto-version
make
of
my
Dragon's
mark.
Crown, action RPG with
I'll see what I
battles
can
that
do.
play
I'm
like
listening.
beat 'em up.
Time is at hand.
Don't know if the English fan translation
Path is set.
exists. I'm
wise
willing
to
to bet
Spirits are high.
probably someone out there is autistic enough to do it. Because
Oh,
Dragon's
yeah.
Crown was
Come then.
such a massive success. I imagine that like people
You'd best
would
make this
look
count.
for like, oh, what was the original like whatever. Then find a way to emulate it.
It's not personal.
But I don't know for sure.
Did you ever finish telling the story about the lot lizard?
No.
So the woman, I heard her on the microphone once. I think he was streaming or something, and then she came on camera to like over his shoulder, and she literally sounded like my impression, but like worse, like worse than you can imagine.
Heavy smoker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And he smoked too, and he was like, he can see the future of like what he's gonna sound like and look like, and he's just swapping between like nicotine and weed and just
Oh boy.
a total like degenerate, doesn't like have any like there's no future or whatever. But the woman that he was dating is his ex stepmom. Like it's his right.
Yeah.
So like this guy is just like he is just the worst, the worst, most like degenerate creature on the planet.
That is.
Yeah, right. And she sounds like there's nothing like I think that's like a porn category or something, or that's like an erotic fantasy or something. But there's just something so fucking gross. Like she literally just sounds like, "Hey, oh, you're playing." Like it was all like,
It's not even a hot stepmom. It's just.
no. Yeah. And she wasn't like fat, but she had like a real like toad neck going on. Like, you know, she's just like a dried up, wrinkly raisin like sack of cigarettes and meth.
Oh no.
And she's just like, "Hey, what are you playing?" Oh, yeah, like, and she's like, she like knew about video games, right? I can't even do it.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt
But
your throat.
she would say these like she'd like be like, oh, I got DPS, you know.
Oh my god.
Stuff like that, and like I don't know, and they were like very, I don't know what they were because I don't know what they were talking about. They're talking about some kind of items or drops or something in World of Warcraft, right? I don't play this shit, but man, I think sometimes you think like, oh, maybe you're not doing perhaps as good as you might want to be doing in life, but you know, just remember you're not that.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
you know,
Let's
count
see.
your
Gabe
blessings.
says, never mind, found a place that has an English
Let's see,
fan
comment
translation patch for it. Though I don't think there's a good enough Saturn emulator for PC.
Saturn?
Sega Saturn.
What do you need?
You check there's one on like Vim's Lair or something. There's look at that.
Yes, I concur. We march. To me. I'll prove my worth. I depart.
The campfires will let you restore your health and your stamina.
You face me.
I'll sneak in some experience for the magic guys.
To shrink.
Yeah, we're fucking obliterated. It's a 9-hit attack. Pathetic.
We'll see it done.
Overprotected girlfriend.
What you get for wearing a loincloth.
It's not even like a loincloth. It's literally just like a cruciform tunic.
Well fought.
Like it's yeah.
I'm here, Your Highness.
Yeah.
Use that, and then
What shall I do?
have you go pick up the item because you're fast.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're so slow.
An excellent fun. I've arrived. The time is at hand. Onward. I'll prove my worth. I depart.
Gabe says Sega Saturn
I'm ever in your
emulation
service.
hasn't been perfected on PC. Hell, it took about 2 decades to crack the Saturn.
I'll prove my worth. As you directed. Good.
Really?
Yeah. It's kinda surprising to hear.
And
I
listen,
wouldn't think it would be that complicated.
I'll see what I can do.
I know the Xbox 360 was kind of hard, but that got
This should be
figured
it.
out more recently.
Your villainy ends here. You'd best make this count.
Oh, let's just skip it. We've seen the exact same fight a second ago.
A fine bout.
As much as seeing male elves get killed is always good. Alright. We're being tactical, guys. We're being tactical. It's okay. It's okay.
At your service.
He doesn't.
Okay. We're gonna see the Griffin troops do something. Here it is, guys. You ready to see Griffin troops do something incredible? And a dragon troop in the back, or the Wyvern Rider.
There's no time to waste.
Sure. Man, you guys sure know how to get shot. Oh my god, guys. Please. Nice flanking maneuver, everybody. Alright, that's good. Alright. There we go. Whew, okay. Yeah, it's something like a victory.
Dead and buried.
Okay.
service. It shall be done. Prepare yourselves. Let me help.
Let's see what this looks like. Oh man, is that Love to Draw with a new username? LTD Limited 1995? Gun, you're like the man of many faces. It's like the Ethan Ashthorne Love to Draw. Now you're a new brand.
Behold my might.
Yes, behold my might.
Oh, forgive me.
God, 165. They really ramp up into pretty nice
We can
damage.
do this.
I shall heal you.
A flawless victory.
The fuck is it showing up that way? The best way to experience all things Sega Saturn related is by modifying the console. Don't say that in England or they'll raid you. Is that a thing in England? I know there was a guy in Italy that he bought some like retro console on Amazon, and then Nintendo sent like the police to raid him and seize all of his devices
What shall I do?
because he was like theoretically
I depart.
promoting
Time is at hand.
piracy or something. It's one of those things that they could never get away with in America, and so they
To me.
have never tried, but
What do you need?
they tried in Italy, and like it was a bad look.
Nintendo has always been kind
Yes,
of
I concur. I'm
prickly
here, you're
about
right.
copyright stuff.
Yeah.
Nowhere is too far. Understood.
There's a whole area over there they can go. Alright.
Chance to earn some praise.
Final fight. Let's go.
Just a little magic.
Own the spear.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I gotta look at their tactics and stuff. I guess that's fine, the honed spear thing.
You've got this.
Clouds above.
Go on.
That's nice.
I can help.
I saw that.
You can do it.
All that's left is all that's left is the healer.
Praise, please.
Let me look at that. Now, is honed spear worth it? 130 physical potency plus 50 potency if the user is buffed. No, not really, right? Because it'd be 180 potency, and then this is 100, but it costs 1 AP, so you could just attack twice. So, I mean, granted, you could be optimizing for getting buffed, but granted, less attacks is better if I want to not run out of buffs, but is it possible to just make her target combatant type. Yeah, just caster. So just buff the caster. And she's 2, and he has 2 spells. So yeah. So yeah, this ability makes it a guaranteed hit for whatever she's buffing. She has some other stuff that I feel like I could build a nice party around a sorceress. Like once she has all of her abilities. She has this, which is like extra damage if the target's already frozen, and then there's a bunch of ice axes I can get. So then I could like, she used to be in this other party. She used to be in this one instead of this sergeant there, like the spear lady. The spear lady can give people guaranteed crits though, so I was thinking like maybe that's better. And then this guy over here, he has a passive that, like, he has extra passive points that just weren't getting used, and he has an ability that's like if someone attacks with a magic attack, you can follow up with a hit. So I was like, well, someone needs to have a magical attack, and for whatever reason, the brown elf in the onesie didn't count as magic, even though there's magic damage. So I figured this is definitely magic, and better her than like recruiting a whole nother character. But I think if I get my hands on some elven archers, they have magic attacks, because I know that the bows that I picked up that are elven, they have like no physical bonus. It's only extra magic damage. So I think that's how it works anyway.
Careful, you may get
Spare
burned.
you the poor execution of this cleric and take our win.
I never doubted myself.
Acquired a golden egg. It's gonna make money farming even better. I already have one from catching someone's chickens. Isn't this like... Also, can we just appreciate every little bit of this game is fucking fantastic? Look how...
Yeah, the graphic design, they just like really went balls to the wall. Everything, every little menu and every little selection is like just beautiful.
Like that big animated gear thing that's all brass that pops up with the unicorns. And then even this screen, I just like how everything's laid out. Like, man, like the attention to detail is really incredible. The only thing, sometimes I hear people say only the Japanese could make something like this. It's not true. But like in the West, we have really lost the spirit of things. Like,
yeah. Well, people just figure out what's the point. Nobody's gonna like the game, or people are gonna look at this for 2 seconds. Therefore, it shouldn't matter. Yeah.
There's a lot of philosophical concepts between like Japan and like Europe that are similar. I can't remember what it's called, but there's this Japanese concept of like very many small improvements lead to one big step forward in progress.
Right. Yeah.
And there's a similar like German concept, which is very people are very confused as to what it means. But, like the Übermensch idea is the idea that you would be a man whose footsteps last 1,000 winters, meaning whatever you do in whatever field, you don't have to be some great hero and warrior or whatever, but if you're a miller or you're a blacksmith or you're whatever, a janitor, whatever, doing things in such a great way that people can learn from you, follow in your example, and all these little things that you do lead to the improvements of those who come after you. It's like...
What of the captives?
Yeah. It's like a similar... I'm not explaining it super well, but it's a very similar like philosophical concept that like it matters what you're doing in a company as part of a project or whatever.
Absolutely.
You your contributions matter, and like I think like the guy who draws this tree over here and decides, you know what, it would be cute if there was a little lantern hanging from it, and he puts that in, and then, you know, it matters. It makes the whole game a little bit better because I noticed there's a cute little hanging lantern. Like,
yeah, exactly.
you know, the guy who decides that, well, it would be kind of cute if one of the boards was at a weird angle. It was a little bit crooked. Like, these things matter, and I think, like...
They all play a part, you know?
Yeah.
Even though they're just small.
Yeah.
All safe, thanks to you.
Lucky for us, the guy wouldn't be much of a slave trader if he was out roughing up his own goods.
To hell with all of you.
Mind if I snag a sec alone with him? Us two go way back, so wanna have a little heart-to-heart.
Do you approve, Celeste?
I do. A man as kind as Gamble will surely get through to him.
Very well then. I trust your judgment.
Appreciate it, really.
Ah, yes, kind Gamble.
He looks
The
like
most kind face.
he looks like such a
You
ghoul.
always did have a knack for pulling wool over people's eyes. Now come on. We gotta move before they realize. No.
Sorry, Cesar, but I left all that behind me. Nobody's setting your slaving mug free today. But don't worry, I'll make it nice and painless for you.
Stop!
Kind
Pleased.
Gamble. He'll
That was
talk
the
some
plan.
sense into him.
But my mind's all changed like now. You see, Elaine gave me a chance to turn my life around. To start walking towards the light instead of hiding in the shadow. Everyone deserves that chance in my book. Long as you
Well.
keep living,
Yeah,
you can
no, but...
always turn
Not
things around.
everyone.
Start fresh.
but-
Oh, remember, if I ever catch you doing this low-life work again, you know what'll happen.
I didn't approve this.
It's weird that the narrative
One more
position
step out of
is
line.
that this guy must
Damn
be
well would have
good.
happened to me too.
Oh, Gamble?
Yeah.
I suppose so. Yeah, if you...
Because you can't kill him. He'll
Yeah.
escape, right?
Yeah, if you... So, earlier in the game, you see this guy, and then you can order him executed. If you do, he escapes, and then he is the boss of this level, selling elf slaves. Since I set him free, because I wanted another, like, rogue character, now he's in this position.
But this is clearly, like, the good ending. The ending
Mhm.
that, like, they intended.
Right,
Get
right.
yourself out there, Cat.
So...
They made him look so evil, though. They gave him the ghoulish,
What's become of
most
him, Gamble?
ghoulish face for a guy who's supposed to be redeemed.
yeah, right? I really like the art style. The art style is so beautiful.
It's so good.
Every little
Yeah.
scene, it's like, it's so tragic that, like, when you go play like a Western game, there's so much disdain for medieval stuff and like European like history, but then you play this like Japanese game, and I'm only talking like big studios, right? Like obviously there's plenty of indie games, like what's that called that popped off recently? It was like Knight's Path or something.
Oh yeah, that one's gonna be
Yeah,
great.
they love their history and they're very proud of their history, and they learn sword fighting so that they can put it in their
They're
games.
based.
Yeah, they're super based, but because they're super based, you can trust them to love themselves and love their culture and stuff. But in Japan, it's like a matter of fact, like, yeah, this should be nice, and you just have this beautiful scene of like a village, like, building. It just,
It's very, very quaint.
yeah.
Oh, hey, free comment. Welcome to chat.
Hey.
He got away. Bastard slipperier than a damn eel. Really put my heart in trying to get him to see reason too. But hey, some people never listen. And that's all I got. Think you had something to ask the boss here too?
Right, I almost forgot. Elaine, sir, if it wouldn't be too much bother, would you mind granting me a position in your army?
Not at all. I'd welcome it, in fact.
It's like a more archaic way of spelling it.
Hope you got room for another pair of boots then. I owe Celestia my life. That and I'd never be able to look my sister in the eye if anything happened to her.
Oh, that's your sister? Jesus Christ. She got all the good genes.
I promise to do my share
Yeah,
and
no
more to
kidding.
help those in need. I'll remain ever faithful to you, Elaine. Till death do us part.
I'm not romancing you.
Yeah.
A free comment says the Indonesian artist I worked with for Cocytus absolutely loved the medieval era and put his back into the concept art. I told him to give Dantes an exotic weapon, and he drew like 6 of them. Yeah, it's always good when you have a
Awesome.
passionate artist who like is willing to put in the extra work to make sure like it is what you want first of all, and very well polished. Second of all, like the best version of what you want, you know?
You know, I have always heard the song Hot Cross Buns, but I never, and I knew it must be some kind of dessert, but I never actually imagined in my head anything but like a regular bun, but it's a bun with a cross on it.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Did you know that hot cross buns actually have a hot cross on them?
Yeah.
You've been keeping this from me all this time.
I didn't know, I'm sorry. A lot of buns, they just kind of slice that shape in them so that they open up when they cook. Calamity Leo says, reason it's by design, there is so much good culture for European history. But all they say everywhere is white people don't have history. While DEI, we need to be the West that Japan thinks we are.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's definitely true. Okay, so I guess I don't know if she makes a ton of sense here. But do I need a second archer in this already archer heavy unit? I don't think she's getting a lot done here. Because like he takes 1 damage at a time. And then she has a little heal. So I'm going to swap you out for... Yeah, I'll swap you for Mandarin. I don't know what to do with the other rogue guy now. I guess this unit is fine? Maybe? You know, the Wyvern Rider, honestly... Okay. Not to be a total goon, right? But like I thought this was fine, you know, like this character model. But then if you upgrade it, which I did, to Wyvern Master, it's like so covered up. I kind of would rather just be a male character. I don't know if that's weird to say, but like it's like so, I don't know, it's so much less nice looking. But this version of the Wyvern Knight, the Wyvern Master, it can breathe fire. So that's kind of sick. Yeah. Okay. What do we got? I think I just unlocked this for it. I like how that skill sucks, man. Don't even tell me about this stupid skill. So I like how these people randomly show up to be like, let me demonstrate this ability to you, and then like, in order to like complete this challenge, you need to like absolutely shit stomp them, and then if you completely obliterate them, they'll give you 2,000 or 3,000 apparently gold. Humans are truly fascinating indeed. I hear a well-trained archer can loose 3 arrows in a single volley. Though impressive as that is, neither human nor half-elf can ever become a knight of Helheim.
Interesting. At least the elves are talking positively about humans.
Yeah, there are... I thought that was interesting because, like, this is obviously a human, and his abilities are guaranteed hit and, like, dual shot, whereas the elf archers, they have, like, some magic attack, like a wind arrow or something, which I think might reduce your initiative or something, but it's kind of based that humans are, like, in some ways better archers.
Yeah, especially because elves are kind of known for that being their thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, I guess, like, certain... Oh, there's already a guard there. Okay, so there's also a thing when you liberate a town, which I just did. If you complete these deliveries of, like, random stuff that you collect around the map, as you saw me, like, randomly picking up stuff, then you'll restore the town. So when I do this, it's going to be fireworks. And...
Yay!
The elves are starting to think better of us humans thanks to all your heroic deeds.
Gabe says, Hilda kind of reminds me of Minerva from the Fire Emblem series.
Interesting.
There are some characters that scream Fire Emblem to you, too.
I'll guard this post with
Well, yeah, like the archer's name is Rolf, like from Path of Radiance. So, and that's definitely not an accident. That's such a weird name.
Rolf? I don't know if that's weird, per se, but...
I mean, I don't know. It's just it's too much of like a coincidence to be,
Sure.
you know. It's such a rare name to see that form of like Ralph be like Rolf. I don't know that I've seen that other places.
I think most people might only know the name Rolf from, like, Ed and Nettie growing up.
Oh, I guess that's true. Alright, station a guard, and, no.
Got it under control.
Wow, so much fish. And you can grind in this game, so you don't have to be super obsessive with like who you send out into battles and this and that. You can just kind of have fun, and then if someone comes up short on experience, you can just, you know, go grind in one of these ones. These are repeatable battles that are like you fighting ghosts or whatever. They use the same character models, of course, but... So we can continue to help the elves, or we can go and do more of the main quests in Drakenhold. I know from looking it up that somewhere around here is a one of those repeatable fights for level 21, which would help me grind my main guy up so I can win in the arena. So I think I might want to go kill some more elves, but I can show you guys like this area. I found one mini game, and that is digging in the quarry. I'm extremely bad at it because this TV has a bit of a delay. Alright, now. Just realized there's stuff.
It's quite cold now in this room.
Sorry. Show you guys the digging minigame. What do you think? Do we want to do a mission in Dragonland? Oh my god, I'm so bad at it because there's a delay on the TV. Oh, got it.
I mean, yeah, these kind of games are always just torture for me.
Oh, extra time.
Nice.
Oh. No. Got it. I got a treasure map. It's hard to stop in the middle on that like meter thing. There's a bunch of towns in this like area of the map that they, in order to restore their town to its former glory, need Draken Sea Bream, and I have no fucking idea where that is. Everything else I kind of have located. I don't know, is this the ocean over here? I can't get to it. I don't think. Right? Like if I go over here. Oh. Oh, there is just the ocean, like right there.
Yeah.
Draken Sea Bream? No, Labia. Who are you?
Old woman. Didn't even bother to give her a name.
Okay. Sea Bream. We can restore all of Drakenheim to its former glory. We found the Sea Bream. Oh, can I repair this bridge? Should we call for Morden or Kitra? Morden or Kitra?
I don't know who any of those people are, so
You still must make a choice.
Kitra.
Okay. You think she can repair bridges?
I don't know.
Idiot. 30 pieces of Cedronite. Well, you've got it. Take it. Take the rocks. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you have to call her twice.
I think they're assuming you couldn't possibly have that much.
Sure.
But I've been doing all those like grindy missions, and so every time you do it, it it refreshes the harvesting from all your different towns.
Hey, Yeshua and Yarden, welcome to chat. Says, ooh, this game, is it fun?
Yeah. Azure Crest Shield. Oh, very nice. Very nice item.
Tell them about the game.
Yeah, it's like a Fire Emblem game, like an auto battler, but you program your units to do specific stuff in certain circumstances. So it's almost like Dragon Age 1, where you could program all your AIs, but you do that with like multiple squads that you organize. So if you remember in like Fire Emblem, you could have this thief that would dodge everything and it'd be, you know, very cool or whatever. But then, you know, every unit kind of, every single character had to be its own sort of thing that could survive and like accomplish stuff on its own. So you sort of leaned more towards upgrading all of your troops into just paladins because those were tanky and those could do a bunch of damage. But I really loved those units that were like the big tanky knights, they were called, and then you upgrade them into generals. And in this game, you get to use that guy as the front of a unit, and then you can stick the squishier archers behind him. And there's something just so cool about building these little squads. Like this unit has a tank of a rogue that just dodges everything, and then behind him I have like a couple mages and like squishier stuff. And there's different like types of tank units too you can put in the front. Like this guy kind of guards everything, and then there's certain stuff that breaks guards, like one of these units, which is my favorite design. This thing, yeah. So the big hammer, it'll break through guards, and so his guard ability that reduces everything to 1 doesn't work on her. Likewise, this guy invalidates the rogues. He has hastened strike. Activates at the start of a battle. Attack a single enemy with a first strike, meaning it happens before the battle starts. And then it says hit rate true, not 100% hit rate. Just it is true that it will hit. Correct. And it's also 150% of his normal damage is just attacking right at the start. So.
All right. Good night, Gabe. We'll see
Good night.
you later. Yeshua and Yarden says, I heard you could marry your cousin in this game. Second cousin, I hope.
Interesting. I know there's like a romance system, and I think this is your cousin. Virginia over here.
They let you romance her?
I do not know.
We have not encountered that yet.
I also
so
I don't know how related she is. Like, clearly she has the blue hair, but, which the main character also has. But I actually don't know exactly what her relation is. That's you.
We're
Let's
not
see.
romancing her anyway.
Yeah, we are, like, first of all, you could perhaps romance your cousin, but you're introduced to this character at the start of the game, and she has quite the holy assets as they were.
Yes.
So it seems to me highly unlikely that was going to. Is this? She's not a cleric. She's like something else. She a priestess? Yeah. So it's kind of like.
I knew I could help. Not
Very
bad for
well.
a priestess.
Yeah.
Very jiggly.
Well. Fortunately, you can only zoom further out. No further in.
Right.
I can't comically zoom into her.
They do kind of set up this character as though she's like the canon, what you're supposed to
Yeah.
go after.
Yeah, definitely. But if you have a fetish for brown elves, we've got you covered.
Yes, no worries, guys.
Or fucking muscle mommies. This awful
With
shit.
super muscly legs.
so upsetting.
Very vascular.
But yeah, this has to be my favorite of the different like classes. There's something about this like idol and the swings and stuff. I just really, it's very like.
Love to Draw says, "Did I hear brown elves? Oh boy, do we have the character animations for you, Love to Draw."
Yeah, I kind of don't. Yeah, I just this upgrade just isn't. It's not terrible, and obviously like the stats are much better. But there's something about this specific, like. I like how the weapon has weight. It feels kind of grounded, but then it's also this fantastical thing where this like skinny petite girl can be swinging around a giant hammer. Big fan. Oh, brown elves, yeah. In case you want this like actual fucking goon warrior over here.
Oh yeah.
There's just
Pop
something.
that ass
I just.
towards the screen.
I hate this. This is awful. There's like. I don't mind.
It's not my thing.
I don't mind
For
this.
sure.
This is like a little like. This is a little goofy, but this is fine. You know, whatever. And I don't mind this at all. I think this is like totally
I think
fine.
that kind of fits in a way.
Yeah, this is like totally fine. This is
Witch
totally fine.
girl who's like a little seductress. That makes sense.
This is just
This
like.
is just like Ivy from Soul Calibur, but brown.
It's just like, I come to the land of the elves, and then it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Some BDSM brown elves.
You got the boob jiggle with the strain. That's an attack? What do you mean attack?
The female elves look quite nice. It's a shame that the male
Yeah.
ones are like kind of weird looking, to say the least.
Yeah.
A battle worth fighting.
I was gonna recruit one of the female elves, but I haven't seen any female elf mercenaries.
Love to Draw says too hoey.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. We've got you covered. You want a non-hoey brown elf? Well, I've got one
Love
for
to
you.
Draw has standards here.
All right. You want your brown elf to not be just complete degenerate filth? Here you go.
Does she flash her ass?
Only by accident, surely.
She does have the cape, so like the ass is kind of covered, I guess.
Yeah, her outfit doesn't like offend me.
No, she's fine.
And I know with like the Japanese, because Asian people have like a much higher amount of melanin than any other race. They tan much darker than they have a much broader range of like tanning. So like their skin can get like people. I don't know. Like people talk about black people as having lots of melanin. They don't. They're just black like just because like it's some other part of their like genetic makeup that makes them dark. It's like Asians have a lot of actual like melanin, meaning the stuff that makes you darker when you're in
When
the
you're
sun.
in the sun,
Yeah. That's why there's like that Japanese thing with like the tan lines where there's like, you know, it's like
like the Islander girls. And
yeah,
the beach
like
tan lines.
what's it called with the shadow?
Summertime
Yeah,
rendering.
summertime rendering. The girl like they always have her in such a way where you can see like the straps of her thing are moved, and then she has this like super white like skin.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like for the Japanese, the whole like brown fetish thing isn't like this like it's not as weird. It's just like I want a girl that goes tanning or something.
Hey, right.
Type of-
Tanning used to be like a trend here. Now
I
not so much.
hated it.
Yeah,
I was like, I want a pale nerdy girl, and I will not settle for some fucking lot lizard locking herself in a fucking coffin.
The super like blonde hair and super tan, wrinkly skin.
What an upgrade, by the way, from like this guy to this.
Yeah.
Like you're really feeling yourself now. You
Hell yeah.
got promoted. You're really.
Fist on the hip, ready to go.
Yeah, I really like the upgrade from this to this.
That's good.
It's unfortunate though because I don't feel like this is, I mean, obviously the hammer is nicer, but I just, this idol where she's got it on the ground and she has like one foot on it and is like, the weight is a thing, right? It's like it's very grounded in how like she has it rested on the ground, but you can, it still seems like something she can swing. There's just something about it that's just 10 out of 10. But yeah, these guys are also another tank unit. They don't have any kind of counter exactly, but they don't have any defense. Like, they don't have anything that like negates damage. So if someone wants to just dump a shit ton of damage into them, they just take all of it and they have a big health pool, and then they do like a flex thing. I think, is it this? No.
There we go.
Yeah. They flex and then it heals them for like 40 out of their 100
It's
health.
very funny to see in battle.
Yeah.
It's very like Armstrong. Haha! Be inspired.
Demonstrate it. Yeah, because she's flying, she can circumvent the front line. And then he flexes. He flexes. There we go. He flexes? Oh, he counters instead.
Up to you.
Yeah.
A lot of misses.
3 hits. Let's see.
Ooh!
Almost.
Well, okay, good job.
I was worried for a second.
What is mounting charge? I haven't looked at, because they unlock new abilities, and then if you don't disable them, they use shitty abilities that have no purpose. What is mounting charge?
Hey, Mossad Network, welcome to chat. It says, what is this? What happened to Silk Song? We're just playing whatever. Right now, like, Adam's been playing Unicorn Overlord, so we figured, why don't we just stream this? Show
Yeah.
everybody how pretty this game is.
Flotina. Shoot at me, bitch.
She did. What a little bitch.
Okay, well. Is that an item?
Mossad Network says, I haven't heard the word unicorn in a long time.
What a sad world.
Yeah, there was at some point in time, like, unicorns were supposed to be like really lame and gay, and people like turned their cheek at it. You know, they didn't want to talk about unicorns, but they are nice. And you know what? We should just let ourselves have nice things.
Hey, give me the money, bitch. Okay. Yeah, so there's also this Coliseum thing, which was a very fun part in a lot of Fire Emblems, especially like before you knew whether you could like fight like random encounters. It was like, oh, I should send everyone to the arena to you know, to go grind for experience. So yeah, there's like a ladder. You beat all these guys, and then eventually you can get Mommy Milkers over here, and she'll join your party. But essentially, it's just, you know, it's just random fights of like random stuff. The one I can show you, the one that I'm stuck on is this one. I don't think I'm gonna have any luck. The the fucking wyverns breathe fire now. This is how I realized that if you promote them, they can breathe fire.
Easy there.
2 of them are fire breathing. The one is like regular. You see that has like the tassels on its barding. So it's just like a debuffer in the back line, and then fire breathing like AoE nightmares.
Alicia and Jordan was saying, I like that Viking dude's Lamellar armor. I made myself a set IRL 98 pieces. That is
Oh, nice.
a lot.
That's one of those armors that people can make at home like more easily than like plate mail or something, at least.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because you're like retaching like the scales, which is like something you can do with regular tools. There's like
There's not as many like intricate interlocking parts.
yeah, and like chainmail you can do at home, but every time you finish a single link of the chain, I'm sure you wish you were working on the lamellar. Or like every time you finish one link of the lamellar, it's like, you know, an inch or something.
Right.
I remember talking to some girl who was like saying she makes chainmail, and what she meant by she makes chainmail to like sell is that she made like a 2 by 3 inch strip of chainmail, and then was like, I listed it on my Etsy, someone's gonna buy it, I'm sure. So, alright, dude. Try making a whole chainmail like shirt, and then getting
talk to me.
and then get lowballed by everyone who doesn't understand. That's like 30,000 hours of work or something. So yeah. Nerdy white girls are cute. I've never met one who wasn't a Tumblr lefty.
I mean, I'm not.
First of all, what you've got to do is you got to start by dicking her down, okay? And then
start by dicking her
yeah,
down?
you start by dicking her down, and then you tell her what her politics are, and she's gonna listen because she wants more of the good dicking. And if she doesn't behave, you say, I'm gonna take it away, and yeah.
Teehee. Okay.
No, but seriously, I think like in general, girls like safety, especially like social safety, and they'll kind of say stuff that they don't really believe as like a kind of like a flex of like their social standing.
Yeah, well, they want to be like, they don't want to make waves, I guess. So they want to say like what is the popular thing to say,
Mm-hmm.
so that we'll like them. But unfortunately, they're just a little bit outdated in what they think the popular thing to say is.
Yeah, you don't know the amount of psychological damage you can do to a girl as a guy if they tell you their political opinion on something, and then you laugh, and then go, yeah, anyway, and you walk away without saying anything. Yeah, I don't know. They were chasing me down, but I don't feel like they want the smoke. 3 people who can't attack and can only debuff. Still 76 damage? Jesus Christ.
Steady on.
Debuff harder, lady. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Attack down? See about that.
I've had enough of you.
Oh yeah? She doesn't have attacks. Oh, drained their passive points. That's interesting. No crits. Let's see if we can do this other crit. Oh, he missed.
Together now.
I don't know if they're... I don't like their chances. But yeah, I don't think... Like, there's this weird psyop that, like... white girl's politically bad, but if only I could get a brown queen, everything would be fine. It's just, you know... Sorry to burst the bubble, but, like... I've gone to the heart of darkness. I've seen all the worst that the left has to offer. The brown girls are way worse by 10 million miles. It's just so jarring when a white girl is...
Well, I guess because you're not expecting it.
No, it's not that. It's just so jarring when a white girl is in support of being genocided.
Oh, that type of stuff.
Yeah, it's just more... It's more striking, so it sticks out more in your head. But like, no, the girls who were like darker skinned were much worse. Their politics were just abysmal. So this is the capital that they want. He wants my help in liberating. I don't know if I'm doing this mission right now, but
Soldraga has finally arrived.
actually, I think I'm gonna do a bunch of side quests for many other hours. So you're gonna hang out
This
here for a
fortress
long
stands
time.
nigh in the castle's very
Sorry.
shadow. Are you certain the enemy hasn't noticed our
Calamity
movements?
Leo says, yeah, you haven't been searching hard enough. You will find one eventually. My fiance is a nerdy white girl that knows how to shoot better than me.
Such is not a concern.
Zenoira, what is the meaning of this?
You needn't be alarmed. These men here belong to me. Go on.
Yes, Your Highness. I am Herman, loyal servant and commander of the King's Guard. It's an honor to stand before you.
I believe an explanation is in order.
But of course, since even before my father's passing, these brave warriors have infiltrated to Noira's ranks. From what I gather, many of Cornia's citizens chose to defect in the face of this perpetual war. Unfortunately, Drakenhold was not spared that same fate. Some such deserters had long harbored grievances against the crown, while others were among our most devoted vassals. And Herman here bravely donned the traitor's guise in order to learn the reason for their cold defection.
I can also vouch for him myself, for what that's worth.
In truth, our covert recapture of this fortress would scarce have been possible without he and his cadre's subterfuge.
That, and we've procured specifics on Zenoira's positions within Castle Soldraga. The fiends remain ignorant of our loyalty even now.
You know, there's no interior maps so far. It's all been
Herman and his
exterior.
company from within the castle walls, and our armies from without. You need only give the word, and we commence our march.
Yeah, I'll give my word later, man. I gotta do side quests, pal. Like I can't be getting bogged down in main story. No, don't begin. Oh, I can't go down the. Okay. No. Go up. That's fine.
It's really dumb to support your own downfall. I don't get the doomers. Yeah, no, I feel you on that one, Yeshua.
Yeah. I guess I'll do this one. Ah, sorry. No, I'm not ready. I want to save first. Okay. Okay. Also, can I just say, this save menu, how beautiful. My god. Every little part of this game is just the attention to details. Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright, so this is like, what am I, liberating this elf city or something? that's fine. Right? Ooh, I got left water in the freezer.
Or wood and water.
The barrier is complete, Teras.
Put some cold water, so I ship a water in the freezer. Oh, she's like the same character model, but she's wearing a skirt that's like transparent.
It's only slightly, guys.
Look how much prettier she is.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's a nice change up.
Okay, barrier is
Are
complete.
you certain about this, my lady? The crystals show that Ter Rosalinda walks with the enemy.
Rosalinda, you say? Finally, an opportunity to be rid of her for good. Cut her down with the rest of those vermin.
I wasn't asking you. What do you suggest, Teras?
I have no cause to disagree. Any who aid the rebels must pay with their lives. My sister is no exception to that.
See, this is a good this is a good analogy for what I was just talking about. See how the white guy is like, your politics are kill brown elf, and then she's like, yes,
Oh,
yes,
I see.
yes, I will kill brown elf. And there you go.
Slay her, if you must.
See?
As you command.
Need I remind you who reigns over this land, Lord Gailey? You are to advise on military strategy, nothing more.
I understand, my lady.
Then prove it.
Damned witch. My house was the most decorated in all of Cornea, and she has the gall to treat me like a common peasant.
They ran out of budget, so these parts are not voiced. But
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. Maybe I should be reading this out to you. They were saying that the bridges are submerged, and then they'll raise them. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I have like a unit of shitty griffins, so okay. So I capture all the smaller districts, and then that raises the bridges. Liberation out. Yeah, so you lose if you get your thing captured, and then you want to defeat the lady at the end to win. Okay. Got some goon elves over here. Looks like we're gonna get ambushed from behind if there's a bridge to hold in the back. And that's fine. So let me deploy
To the skies! I
you.
stand ready.
Send you here
At
real
once.
quick, and then let's see. Relatively mobile,
The day will be out. We march.
strong enough to beat most stuff. you out.
The
Right.
path is set.
And then just in my main base, why not just
I make for battle.
stick an archer? That should, yeah. Start with that.
Come then.
Kill some goon elves.
You shall pay!
There's no escape.
BTFO. Nice guaranteed hit, nerd.
Easy now.
Overprotective girlfriend. Down 1 hit point.
You shall pay! Let me.
So it's a blonde goon elf.
I'd have to say the Goon Elf looks pretty light-skinned in this lighting.
I think it's just a different character model, but
Regrettable.
Like we just, oh my god.
yeah, the you know what I mean? The when she gets hit, there's something about that that's just so like unpleasant.
Victory grows ever closer.
Okay. I will be tactical. I will be tactical. Oh, you know what?
Order, sir.
Why don't you move here?
As you wish.
Man, it's gonna take so long. Just sleep. Just it's gonna take so long for this like stupid slow
Nowhere
unit
is too far.
to get in position
At your
to
service.
take out the tower. Man, getting fucking blasted every time they go to a watchtower. It's like this brutal struggle.
I stand ready.
Hold on. You can't even reach, can you? This doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't increase the range even. Whatever.
No mercy.
Maybe I should have brought a mage around on the other side. This is gonna be absolute disaster. At least they can fly home and go garrison. My god. They're like not even vulnerable a little bit. They have like great shields that guard everything.
Over here.
And they still do like fuckloads of damage to flying units. It's like a one-shot every time they hit. Alright, that's good progress. Good progress, everybody. Fuck. Not quick reload. She's dead. Yeah, okay. Alright. half the unit knocked out. You know, that's
Success.
certainly something. Your range isn't any.
Face me and be cut down.
Alright, round two. Round two. Okay. We did it. Nice.
Little stronger every day.
Okay.
Victory is ours. I'm uneasy about this.
Can you get back here? Let's not.
At once.
Have you go garrison. Let's bring out some slower units.
My moment has finally. I'll make my mark. what I can do.
Bring them out over there. And her unit has lots of stamina.
Let's stay calm out whenever you need me.
And lots of engagements.
Heading
Bring
there
her
now.
in.
The time is at hand.
Where should I go?
That'd be you.
Understood.
Whoa, what is that? Oh, they don't have any... Is there really nobody that can break through a guard? Is that why I'm about to
Your
take
orders,
like
if you would.
10 million damage from this? Alright, so maybe that's not the greatest place for you to
Heading
go.
there now.
What about you? I mean, they're right about to get their stamina back.
What do you need?
Yeah, you can nuke them, no problem.
Yes, I concur.
Straighten this
Fair
route
and
out a
fading.
little bit.
Sir,
I have a feeling I'll need,
I'll make my mark.
oh, interesting,
The
okay.
time is at hand.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll send him up this way, I guess.
Onward. Good.
I'm here.
What do you need?
Yeah, that's good. Have you go
I've
fight
arrived.
that.
A chance to earn some praise.
You've got this.
Also, I don't think you need to travel in order to get a babe, by the way.
Raging storm.
Guaranteed critical on the AoE. That's what we like to see. Oh. There we go. Teamwork. Perfect.
Did you see that, Mother?
Stop talking bear mom, it's weird. Yeah, okay.
The path is set.
I'll make my mark.
Why don't we...
I'll
Can we
see
stick
what I
you
can
in
do.
there? Is that reasonable?
Tis ours now. The time is at hand.
Pick up that item.
To me.
Where should I go?
I feel like maybe you guys could fucking get obliterated. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Alright, maybe you guys should just go home. Maybe you're just not cut out for this. Man. Oh, you know, there's a... No, that's not gonna...
Understood.
I don't know what I've done wrong in...
My body
Well, I know, I
aches.
kind of know what I've done wrong in that unit. You guys...
I am your humble servant.
Maybe you guys are more suited for this? No, you guys get blasted too. Alright, what about my super fast, super mobile unit?
Your order, sir.
Yeah, let's have you guys
I make haste.
draw.
I actually did it.
Fortune smiles upon us. Now then. You face me.
Yeah, I think the reason that that unit is so with the gladiator as the tank is just because the gladiator has no special ability to negate damage. He just takes everything. maybe if I had like 2 gladiators in front, then they could spread out the damage between them, but
Easy now. Yeah. Is that better?
A fine job. A fine bout. We march.
What do you need? Yes, I can. I'll make my mark.
you know what? I think pretty unnecessary for this. 1, 2, 3, 4 fights. Oh, there's a campfire, so that's fine. I'll just send them to go deal with the... Guess. Everything over here is just death. That's fine. We'll have
Of course.
this unit go over here.
I fear I'm fading.
No, not you.
My body aches.
Shut up. I know
I ride for
flying
Cornea.
units
I
suck
am
in this
ever in
game.
your service.
We get it. At least they can't permanently die like they do in Fire Emblem constantly. Just dead. Okay, so the knight unit, as goofy as their composition is, that actually seems to be
How may I
fine.
assist?
I'll bring in 2 ranged units, and then they can supplement with aerial support. Not aerial, like artillery support. You should be killing them.
Path set.
Okay, so now officially I need
Your
more...
orders, sir.
Oh no, it's fine, it's fine.
Stand
Oh,
before
getting shot
me.
from afar, huh? Let's see how this goes. This was like turbo death for, or no, it was the other unit that was gonna like kill the shit out of the gladiator unit.
Victory is assured.
I mean, my money mostly goes to copays and food that doesn't make my stomach hurt. Feels like every time I can get ahead and save a little, I'm back in the hospital or something. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know.
Huh?
We strive together.
It's a very flashy attack for 4 damage, to be honest. That's a fencer does that. This is- doesn't feel like a very fencer ability, but
Together now. Don't despair.
glorious. Glorious 160 damage.
Heal you.
How embarrassing. Yeah.
We can do this. A flawless victory.
Fantastic.
'Twas fate which brought us here.
Oh, there's an item in the water. Also, every map has a time limit on it. I think just because you could really like farm a lot of experience sitting outside of a place. And I think generally it's really easy to be defensive in this game, so they always give the defensive, not always, but typically the defensive posture is for the enemy. And when you're defending, there's like 1,000,000 enemies attacking you, like unceasing hordes of enemies. Okay. I'll do one more heal, like when that fills, I'll go get that item and move them around. So I need to get to the campfire before I run out of stamina with them.
Your villainy ends here.
Yeah, it's kind of like a stalemate here. It's weird that they can't carve through everything.
It's not personal. There's no escape.
let's see what happens, right? Oh, I see. It's just because they're not attacking. So now she's gonna enrage. That's gonna boost her damage.
Let me.
But when she does the heavy attack, it negates armor, but it doesn't restore her action points, so she can't just rampage through everything like it would be with unarmored targets. But honestly, I don't know. Oh, she probably does still need to do the heavy attack. This probably would reduce the damage too much anyway. And then, yeah, and then she's gonna use her last AP on probably killing the tank. Although she could probably just use, yeah, she probably could have used the attack that restores her AP. Mallet Girl for the win. Yeah, yeah. I mean that's her purpose in this unit is to break through armor, and then the other guy is to stop the stupid units that have automatic guaranteed evasions. Completely invalidates them. Here's a question. Do I just go and hit that guy and then take a million gazillion damage? I guess not. Oh, do I have any
Nowhere is too far.
cleric units? Let's take a look. Oh, no. Uniformation. Let's take you, put you in this unit, and then cleric unit would be a good thing to deploy once I refund their unit. And then I can give a little bit of healing support.
You face me.
Alright, what's it look like with no tanks in the party? It's not looking so good for you. Oh wow.
Whoa, whoa.
I guess she has a great shield, so like she can still tank a lot.
That guy is just a shredder.
Victory grows ever closer.
Alright, so he has enough stamina to get to the camp, and camp that should...
It's wise to withdraw.
I've arrived.
Okay. Now, ideally you want to do this with like a bunch of units, but it's just better to reposition the other guys, so... So that restores... Oh, that restores to full. Okay, so maybe I should have fought this fight first. And then after I win this, I'll get 2 stamina back. So... The other cheat you can do is like there's... For 1 Valor point, you could do Heavy Swing, which normally is for just cleaning up traps, but it does a little bit of damage, and if you hit one of those, like, forts, that pawn symbol, every time that completes, they spawn a new unit. If you hit them, they replace spawning units with healing, even though it's just like even though it's like just 5 damage or something, they'll be healing that damage instead of producing new units. So if you can, like, ping them a little bit. Same thing with this tower. If I could do a little ping of damage, they would, you know what?
I'm ever in your service.
Can I move out of your range?
Come then.
So those are 2 Radiant Knights in the front. They're kind of interesting because every time they get an action, they heal for like a couple points. And so it makes me wonder, like, is there something I could build with a bunch of Radiant Knights? But the fact that they're all like female and they cover up their hair, and I'm just kind of like, eh. It's kind of like a icky look. Like I just don't like aesthetically. I just think it's.
The women that actually show their hair, otherwise they look like a little bald or something.
Yeah, or like Islamic, I guess. Yeah, it's just like I'd like a balance between total gooner trash and like, you know, wearing a giant trash bag, like something in between that's like
Something in between, yeah.
Like-
Stylish, but like
I'm totally cool with the Scarlet thing, especially because that might not like a lot of times I see stuff like that, and I think like, well, that's how the main character is seeing her. That's what he keeps on like noticing.
Giant jiggly boobs, yes.
Right, but other people probably just see a regular outfit, you know, and like that's how I like kind of headcanon it.
Right.
So I remember there was a great uproar at my college over the boob. Just yeah, I mean there was a bunch of random discussions, like the people I consorted with. Someone was bringing up like, because there was like a feminist girl, and someone thought it was funny to like show her Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, and she was enraged at like how the boob physics looked, and she was like, they've never seen a real woman or whatever. I was like, well, actually, the boob physics is largely attributed to a woman. Like the person who like really pioneered it at that company is a female coder. So like invalid criticism. But then secondarily, the way you see stuff is different than how it is like on a screen. Like your ability to perceive motion, for example, like in your periphery, it's going to seem so much sharper. Like you're going to see the motion on the side of your head so much better than you're going to see stuff on the edge of a screen. Just how, you know, you like you evolve to hunt and whatever.
Right, yeah.
So
Understood.
Hunt them titties.
yeah. So I was trying to use a separate example, but I guess the motion of the boobs jiggling is similar. Fuck. Still gonna take ass tons of damage. Yeah, I think there's no...
What do you need?
There's kind of no avoiding it. Let's
Yes,
just...
I concur.
Your order, sir.
Let's move them in as deep as we can, and then let me get that healing unit, Sharon, over
By
here.
the grace of the Holy Unicorn. Did you need me?
I'm just
Is
move
that
her
all?
in. And then I think I'll just take...
I'm ever in your service.
I think I'll just get my lunch money taken. I think that's really just... I think I just have to get... Oh, you know what? Can I hide in these woods? It's like a tiny little decorative patch of trees, but like...
Your villainy ends here.
Man, get absolutely shit stunned. Flying units, BTFO.
There's no escape. Farewell.
You shall pay. Let me.
Women have boobs written out like calculator speak. Why pretend they don't exist? It's an artistic interpretation anyway.
Lube is. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Is that better?
Yeah, I'm super down for it. I also like the super exaggerated muscles of the gladiator and stuff. Like,
I'll help.
yeah, I like it. And just an unstoppable rampage. Bonk. Just absolute bonk.
Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand.
So you can hold up to 5, so
Set.
no reason not to just garrison and then
Come then.
that's fine. Bunch of tanky arbalists, huh? Tank this, nerd. Oh wow. Alright. I actually did tank that.
Oh boy.
Got him. Bonk. Sorry. ruining the cinematic nature by calling out Bonk. Club him. Now hit him. I want to see you hit him.
So yeah, Yeshua says horse armor looks good. Weird when some games don't bother with it. Horses are expensive. You want to protect them. Absolutely. Yeah, the horse armor in this game is pretty top tier. Very stylish.
And like the wind effects that you can get away with in 2D that you could never do in 3D.
Yeah, right.
You'd have to be worrying about clipping and stuff in 3D.
Look how heroic he looks
But
on
there-
that horse.
This is something you simply cannot do in 3D. I mean, you can do it, but the cost is so much higher. You have to put in so much more effort, whereas this is just like, yeah, draw it blowing, and
And move it.
yeah,
That's it.
this just looks so good.
It looks way better, honestly.
Fire Emblem made a huge fuck up by not going with 2D for the long haul,
Yeah,
because this is fucking gorgeous, and like,
they could have gone this direction. Nothing was stopping them.
do you ever see cold-blooded psychopaths who play Fire Emblem and skip the battles? They don't play the battles. Like I was trying to watch someone like do a challenge run of Fire Emblem, and they had the battles turned off, and I was like, what am I watching,
Number
dude?
go up.
Number go up? Like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, what?
Just click the number go up button.
He even went so far as to, like, while he was talking, have like other like B-roll of other stuff
Oh my goodness.
instead of just the battles, and it's like he didn't have enough B-roll to get through his explanation of how the stats work and stuff. And it's like, well, try the actual game that you're playing. As it turns out, there's plenty of pretty pictures.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so yeah, can you get into
Yeah,
the tree?
Lane is looking majestic as fuck. Not gonna lie.
Right?
He looks pretty great.
That's what happens when he
Well, that's a neat little animation to bring up the bridge.
oh yeah, it's like it's screwed up. Yeah.
Yeah. It really does feel like more magical, mechanical.
I've arrived.
And it's shaped kind of like a rune too.
What shall I do?
Okay, so I am hidden in the woods. Are we for real right now?
It shall be done.
Am I sneaking past? I'm sneaking
Oh,
past.
you're so sneaky.
Your I'll prove my worth.
Oh, you guys are so fucked. I'm gonna get that tower. I'm gonna get the tower.
I'm ever in your service.
Oh boy.
It shall be done.
As you directed.
Too late.
Prepare yourselves.
Nice tower you got. Shame if I thrusted. Oh.
Together now.
Bam. Oh man.
Not a lot of physical armor, pal.
Fucked up.
Not even a crit, and it's 100 damage. Yep, heal everybody up.
We shall see.
And then hopefully we can heal the backline too. Yeah, heal the backline, lady.
Victory is assured.
Yes, victory is assured.
Be restored.
Full health the whole unit on that attack. Whoa.
Victory.
Hey, wait a second. I'm fast. Can I just skip right over here? And you fucking nerds can't catch me? You're not as fast as I am, as long as this terrain doesn't slow me down for too long. Fuck. Oh.
Careful, you may get
Ooh.
burnt.
Allow me to assist. True nightmare. If one ever deserves the title.
I swap to see what the other unit is gonna do in their fight, and it's like a true nightmare.
You omened battle.
Careful, you may get burnt.
A true nightmare. If one ever deserves the title.
All right, I get it.
Stand against me.
The only hope is for the mage guys to do the fight. This looks like a messy fight.
We shall prevail as one.
it doesn't help me prevent any damage, so I guess we'll just see what happens here. You know, to be honest, I think I'm just gonna get rid of Shadow Bite as an ability. I think that's a huge... Oh, was that a guaranteed hit? Come on, how many... Oh, it's because the fucking witch is there. Ah. The witch has a spell where she can cast it on someone and give him a guaranteed hit. It's like she has a guaranteed critical ability. Fucking thwarting my rogue tank. Don't you have any magic resistance? Come on. Get up. Auto crit? Yeah. Alright, it's all up to you. That's a win? Look how happy she is.
Yep, at least one of them is happy.
Add 1 to your viewer count. Hamster is watching now too. That's good.
Nice.
How did you win?
It's a good question.
Well, to be fair, there's only one of them. There's only one of, and there's one of me. You know, so it's like a Pyrrhic victory, but it is a victory of sorts. It's just funny. Everyone else is like devastated.
Yeah.
Chloe is just like, yeah,
we did it.
Okay. This is fine because Chloe has an ability called Life Aid, which and I can revive the people. I can revive all over the place now. Interesting. Okay.
How may I assist?
Will you also get shit stunned? No, you won't. Okay, so I'll just revive now. I'll just pay the one. Revive, because you only need 1 health on your tank, really, right? Because if his evasion stuff is working, you don't need any health on him, right?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, and then if these guys turn around, what is going to happen to me?
I am your humble servant.
What does this fight look like? Oh, fucking... These units used to be so strong, and then all of a sudden, I'm running into, like, I guess stuff that counters them. These two used to be like the unbreakable tanks. I would just throw out everything. This unit also has this ability like Dragoon Dive, sorry, that's a stupid name though. Where you can just teleport over to here and then do a big explosion. And I'm like kind of tempted to use it, but it costs 3 Valor points. There's really no justify. Oh, these guys should have been moving. Oh, but if I let that circle complete, then they go back up to 5. So maybe that actually was a smart move. Because I have plenty of time, right? I think maybe. I need to capture this, and I need to capture this, and then do the final city, and that's doable. I have time for that. I assume I'm gonna get attacked from the rear, but I have plenty of points to summon stuff in the back, and by stuff in the back, probably that unit that keeps on getting dunked on. So we'll see how that goes. I don't have a lot of units left. Maybe I need to make more units. Like, yeah. I mean, I have a unit slot that I'm not using. Yeah, like this is a slot that exists. You unlock them using points and stuff. So I could make one of these guys. Oh yeah, I got Gamel for a tank. Who's in the back? It's a healer. Do I need a healer? Archer's already in a unit, right? He's in the... Yeah. Balthazar doesn't have anything to do, but he kind of sucks, so I don't know if he should have anything to do. Oh, the healer Prim isn't doing anything, and Virginia's deployed. Maybe I should look at getting gladiators for the backline, because Grand Smash seems really good. Attack all enemies plus 50 potency if the user is at 100 HP. You know, like if I just like put all my points into making like if I optimize them for offense and then I just, man, wide smash is plus 50 potency if the user is at 100. Fascinating. So you could kind of have some good damage coming out of the gladiators. Maybe more than they work as a tank. Maybe they're better for backline stuff. This guy, I think his growth... So you choose... It's not random what the dots are when you level up, I believe. You choose what their growth pattern is. So like if I... there it is. Go to details. Yeah, hardy and offensive. So hardy is more health, and I figured that was good because they kind of optimize for health. And then offensive is obviously more damage. But if I did double offensive and stuck them in the back line, and then had something that's more tanky in the front, like the hoplites seem to be like doing well, but I feel like there's plenty of stuff that invalidates them. I wonder, can this guy tank? He has a shield. I wonder if the other unit has an actual shield, or if it's a... I wonder if the female version of the unit has an actual shield, or if it's a great shield. Because on the character model, it looks like a great shield, but I don't know if it actually is. It's interesting. I wonder if there's like stat differences between the gendered versions. Anyway.
Look what I found.
You face me.
Oh, and then this battle we get to do without spending any stamina, so because they're garrisoned. 69, nice. And just, yeah, just nothing you can do about that, huh? The evasion tanks get invalidated by the Swordmaster guys because they have that guaranteed hit. So, like, theoretically the gladiators should be safer because there's nothing that directly invalidates them except for just damage. But I guess damage is kind of, you know, I guess everybody's taking a lot of damage. He's a great unit too. When he attacks, he heals himself, so he's just kind of a natural tank. But that kind of makes him a bad pair with his girlfriend because she like heals him and it's not really necessary, you know. Sometimes if you're getting really fucking destroyed, it's really pivotal that she uses the healing when she does, but I don't really know how to program it to know the difference. Because you also don't want to leave a fight with any damage on you. So it's good to kind of lean on the overhealing right up until you have to really fight a difficult fight.
Sure.
Then you'd much prefer to have saved.
Your order, sir. How may I assist? Forward.
All right, now can
Nowhere is
a fight in a watch... Oh, you can win the watchtower fight. So can I do one of these? Can I safely do one of these?
At once.
Take the watchtower fight before this unit spawns, and then get my guy in there. Oh, you know, it doesn't even matter, does it? Because there's a campfire, and when I capture this, I'll gain 2 stamina. So I could have just, could have and should have just rushed my main unit in, but that's fine.
Stand before me.
Oh, overzealous. So this is not going to be a.
We can do this.
This is not going to be a blowout victory, and then I'm going to get bounced off the enemy and knocked into that really tough unit of cavalry that was chasing me. Still, it was fun sneaking past them and going for the... This will stop them from spawning a new unit, so maybe that's worth it. Now, how am I leaving this fight with 63 damage? Ooh. Great ability. I didn't know that existed, but the protect the whole row from an AoE? Fuck. That would be the 63 damage. It would be Clive. Clive being dead would be exactly that 63. Sometimes you look at that number and you're like, who has exactly that much hit points? Did they get just nuked somewhere? Oof. Okay. So Renaud... Fuck, one, just so close. He has that rampage ability, so if he had killed, he would have gone through and killed all the rest of the party. But he's just 3 off from killing, and then the fact that Clive got nuked meant that he couldn't use any of his damage. He had 2 passive ability points and then 2 AP to spend. So he could have buffed everybody for another 40%. Yeah. So they get bounced off. Now...
I'll prove my worth.
I am pretty sure I'm guaranteed to get locked into battle here. Oh!
I shall never
We snuck out of there.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Steady on.
Yeah, nobody to heal because Clive is already... Nice.
No harm shall come to you.
Great backline healer right there. This is actually a better...
We can do this.
It's a better unit than I thought it was. I thought this was a little bit goofy because they can't really tank so well, the Cavaliers. Ooh, got a level up too. Okay.
I'm even better than Clive now.
Not better than Clive, but you know.
Undying spirit which drives me forth.
'Tis the fruit of my labor.
'Twas fate
It's funny
which
that
brought
that's his
us
level
here.
up sound.
What shall I do?
Now, please, Garrison. Does this give me any defense or something?
It shall be
Get
done.
in there. Okay.
Chance to earn some praise.
You know, finishing off this unit and then getting 11 health out of the engagement. Oh, I gotta take that off. The Shadow Bite. I don't think that that's
You'll be okay.
the smartest
A regrettable end.
ability.
Go on.
Maybe it didn't lead to him dying, but I don't know about it because it costs 2 AP,
You've got this.
and then it's instead of him using his attack, which is steel PP, as it were, he steals the blue points, the passive ability points, and the passive ability points give him his guaranteed evasions. So yeah, if he uses Shadow Bite, he's giving up on passive steal. Steal all of the enemy's PP. so that stacks him as much better at evasion. But this also inflicts blindness. That would make... I guess it's still worth using, because if the blindness actually works, then they can't deal damage? Is that... I don't know what blindness does in this game, to be honest. Lowering their initiative? Maybe that's actually good. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. I'll put a condition on it. Full row, let's say.
You want to stream, by the way?
Do you want to stop? We can stop.
Fine. I just figured I'd ask.
Just got here and you're stealing PP? Yes. Passive points as opposed to action points. The blue abilities use PP, which I'm sure there's no double meaning to, and the red abilities use AP, action points.
I'm not ready to die. Of course. Consider it ours.
Raising the bridge.
A very nice bridge.
The odds do not stand in my favor.
Oof. That is not a ideal outcome for a fight. But I don't lose. This is why I lose, but I don't...
Oh, good night, Calamity Leo.
Good night.
See you next time.
Huh?
We strive together. Let me see what you
Need Clive to a wild rush. That's gonna be bad. That pierces through. A holy guard. Made her not die. That's nice. Okay. Alright.
fight as one.
They have a very similar strategy to me. Unfortunate.
We can do this.
Yeah. Okay.
Behold my might.
Yes. Yes. Kill. Oh, but if only if you'd attack the guy with the... Ooh, man. Okay, okay, okay. We're still in this. Alright, alright.
Why now?
Fuck. Okay. 2 hit points between all 4 of them. That's 4 hit points, right? 1 hit point each. It could be, you know?
Quite troubling.
Not bad. You know, I could spend 3 Valor points to, like, wild rush through the enemy unit and, like, maybe kill them first? If only these guys were faster, they could back them up with, like, if only this guy could get that ring... Oh my god, you guys just been sitting here. Fuck.
Onward.
Well, to be fair, nobody's moved very much. Like, they've moved like an inch over. It's not... Okay, I'm just gonna unpause for a second. Okay, yeah, too fast.
Fight on.
If I want this unit to live, I have to use Wild Rush. Now... Is there a world where I can use this? Okay. Will I do enough damage with Wild Rush? Wait a second. There's a campfire over there. Can I actually just... Oh, I can deploy from here? Oh, easy. Okay, I will deploy these absolute units to take the fight for them. Perfect.
Brace yourself.
Still taking 102 damage. Not looking great for your career as a unit in my army, but we'll see how this goes. Man, she does not do a lot of damage. think she's someone I recruited early on. But fucking Christ. Frothing at the mouth. Just... I recruited her really early on, then I never really upgraded her. So she's probably missing like a good spear and things like that. I promoted her, that's why she's like the rank 2, but... All 3 misses? So much damage. Okay. Better than the other unit getting wiped out. So, simple enough. Move you guys up. Are they bearing down on me? Can I get...
I grow weary.
Can I use this campfire? No. Let's... No.
Quite troubling. It shall be done.
You just stay there,
Your
I
orders,
think.
if you would.
And then I will
Feeling a bit
move
faint.
you... Yeah, move you into range
I'll see what I can
here.
do.
I am your humble servant.
Actually, yeah, can
I make haste.
This entire time, Sharon has made very little progress
me,
in
oh Father.
moving anywhere, but... Can I just inch them up to, like, the very edge there, and then maybe get their support ring to do
Departing.
something? Yeah. Lot... If this guy just charges in, I have, like, problems, but otherwise...
I'm here, Your Highness. Perhaps this will come in handy.
Okay.
You're nothing.
Healing assist, greatly appreciated. Great job, Sharon. Making us all proud. Great Elven City, by the way. I didn't really, like, mention it, but...
Oh yeah, it's great.
Like, all the backgrounds are so nice. It's like...
All the art is so beautiful for this game. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Shit. Oh, the front row saw the guy, yeah. Fuck. Alright. Well, that was very sloppy, everyone, but we did it. Win, you know. By the way, I find it very funny that the generic character you can recruit is this one over here. This is just a generic mercenary. And you see the bust size is absolutely busting out of her Sophitia-ass dress over here. And then the first one you get is over here, and, you know, what's the meme, like Flat Justice or something? And then the next one that you recruit is still, like, pales in comparison to the uber titty generic mercenary.
It seems you've misjudged me.
Okay. So that's something. That's very valuable to take out that tower, but damn.
Understood.
They got fucked up real bad.
Orders complete.
I await
Where
further
next?
orders.
What is justice? Yep, that's the phrase.
Come then.
That came from an anime somewhere. I just forget which one.
I don't know. I remember seeing the meme where like some like Japanese like cosplay model lady posted
There's no escape.
a flat board wearing like a bathing suit, and she was like, she was like she was very flat, and she was like joking that someone said they couldn't tell the difference between me and this. And like, I don't know. I remember looking it up on Know Your Meme. It's amusing. John was telling me there's a whole discourse on it. It's like the Dionysian and the Apollonian. Yeah, it's like, so like if you like big boobs, then you're Dionysian. You are subject to the carnal desires of Dionysus, and you're a creature of the shadows and whatever. And then if you like small boobs, then you're Apollonian, as in like of Apollo. So it's like this stupid like.
So stupid.
It's like this stupid like just twisting philosophy into making it about big and small boobs.
We march.
Yeah, do it again. That was fine. So this is a very tanky build that I have, but it's not maybe the greatest on damage. Although I was still assuming that because Nina in the back there with the big mallet, because she can chain through enemies, I was assuming that with enough tanking and her triggering Enrage enough times, she would just be carving through the whole enemy party. As you see, does not always work out exactly that way. Okay, now what am I doing with these?
Your order, sir.
Let me just move them up.
As you wish.
I'm prepared for anything.
So slow, but I'll just have them move up. And then once the Griffin Riders are in range of the campfire, I'll pop that with Clive. Clive's unit. And then, yeah.
Your villainy ends here.
Still not a finish? It's crazy. Maybe Doom Knights are a lot better than Death Knights? I don't know. I haven't really looked at what they do.
Easy there. You shall pay. Let me.
He took 1 damage from that? Is he guarding? What is... Yeah, he guard. Man.
We march on.
Doom Knights really hang in there. I never noticed that. Okay.
Come then.
Let's skip that one. I think we've seen it hammering on the Doom Knight enough times.
Another step forth.
Ooh, level up for the main guy.
Well fought.
We'll capture that.
To me.
Get the 2 stamina. Pop them up to 4. And then it looks like I'll take this fight. Oh, maybe I'll have them advance up there. Yeah, I figured I was gonna get
villainy ends here.
I gotta figure out something to do with this unit, because they look so cool. And I like their mechanics, I just have yet to make a really solid unit with them. The fact they have an AoE that hits every enemy instead of just a row or a column.
Very satisfying.
Yeah, like... that should be my favorite unit. I do like my AoEs.
Let me. You shall pay. Easy now.
Victory grows ever closer.
That didn't cost me stamina because I was garrison. Now, I have the ambush from behind.
I must distinguish myself.
Okay, perfect.
I grow weary.
Get Clive to use
I depart.
this, and then
I'm feeling a bit faint.
have
Yes,
Garrison
I concur.
there. I don't actually have another unit to deploy here. Yeah. I can put. I have extra like. I have extra characters I could put into it, but I don't have anything that would be like super coherent. Do that, and oh, it's a 3 unit. Okay. Do that, and I'll just stick them on the
Have a
bridge.
little fun.
See if I can hold them off.
Yep.
Get a nice heal off that campfire over there. And these guys are kind of not anywhere that like useful. They're just too slow to keep up the rest of the maneuvering. Does that make sense?
Departing.
Instead,
I am your humble servant.
yeah. Let's get you somewhere over
Forward.
here. You don't
Time is
need
at
to
hand.
wait at all, I don't think. Oh, but you can't proceed there until that thing is captured, so... Fine, fine. I guess walking around is what we're doing. Let's...
The path is set.
a long jaunt. Actually... they're far enough away from everything that it's probably faster just to go deal with this. And then...
Onward we march.
yeah, it's probably just faster to deal with that, and then I can withdraw them and redeploy them from this base, and then pop them out here. Because by the time they catch up...
This should be it. Give me more.
Your
Standing
orders,
by.
sir.
yeah, heal everybody. Okay. Now...
I'm ever in your service.
take a fuckload of damage but wipe out the unit.
Whenever you need me.
Alternatively, what do we have?
Advancing. Nowhere is too far.
Try and take out these guys with the flying guy?
At once.
Yeah, that's a good... that's something. That's a much more appealing outcome. What happens if you guys fight this? You get absolutely fucking annihilated. Never mind.
Heading there now.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
I've arrived. Face me and be cut down.
See how that goes.
Over here.
Man, you really could have just gone for the back line. I am going to mess with their programming. They should always be going for the row with the most people in it. Oh, you know what? I think because she's new, I didn't. Who was it that attacked? Yeah, it was the. Was the new? It wasn't the new character, wasn't it? Well, wherever the row with the most people is probably where the AoE swing should go, because you have the potential to cut out a bunch of damage from them. Like, with that mage and that witch dead, we're gonna take so much less damage from that, like, offensive thing.
My training's
Hey,
paid
true,
off.
and Yarnan says, last game I played with tactics like this was Tiny Metal, or maybe Fire Emblem Three Houses.
There's a lot of people that either hate Fire Emblem Three Houses or really like it, and I don't know anything about it, really. I do want to play the Fire Emblem where you can have kids, and then have the kids get the passes from the parents, because I remember in college there was people were talking about that, and they were like,
Isn't it terrible?
it's like, oh, isn't it terrible that, like, you know, the people with the best genetics, like, carry on? And it's like, no? Is that supposed to be bad? It's like, yeah, but, you know, what if a mother has the, every time you get a crit, you get an extra attack, and then the dad has every time you get an extra attack, you get a crit, and then they infinitely deal damage. It's like, ah. That'd be terrible.
Better not hurt.
My god. How are they losing this hard? Oh, I see, because you suck. I didn't... Toxic throw, you should just never have that. Bad.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If he didn't throw, if he did passive, if he stole a passive instead, it would. Alright, these guys aren't doing anything too impressive.
Think I'm dying.
Yeah, alright.
Don't even worry.
Let's draw you.
Your order, sir.
I'm gonna withdraw you,
As you wish.
and then have you hold the bridge, because I think you might have a chance. Do whatever random
Guide me,
healing
oh Father.
shenanigans Sharon can pull off is gonna have to be useful.
We needn't be afraid any longer.
I think that's
No
his own
mercy.
thing.
Okay. You can.
But I will be
Yeah.
sleeping.
It's fine.
Victory is ours.
And I didn't. Yeah. I don't want to keep you
At your
captive here.
service,
Right,
sir.
Try and run away.
Nowhere is too far.
Circle of the healing lady.
At once.
Bold of you to stand against me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Raging storm.
didn't mean to interrupt your drawing. You could totally keep on working.
That hurt.
Healing.
Alright, cool.
I never doubted myself.
Now then.
What shall I do? It shall be done.
Your orders, if you would. Advancing.
I'll make my mark. I'll see what I can do. Enough of that. I depart.
Bring out a cards
I make
unit.
for battle. I am your humble servant. I make haste.
And take that fight.
Come then.
I'll do range assist just to spread out the experience.
It's not personal. There's no escape.
It is weird to me that people, like whenever I run into people that have had kids and they don't have any level of like eugenics being good in their brain. They're but it's like, don't you think that you're passing on something good? And it's like, they'll have this weird self-flagellating, like, no, I hate myself, everything horrible, like attitude, and it just, because at that point it's like selfish because you're hating your own children, and it's just like this.
See it done.
It's like you can no longer be this self-flagellating white person who's like, oh, white people suck, when you have children, because you're like, you're saying that about your kids, and like, you know, if your kids take that to heart, they're gonna do drugs and kill themselves, and if they don't, they're gonna hate you, and they're always gonna remember you with hatred. They're always gonna despise you for being a traitor.
May the Father smile
Like, they're
upon
always
you.
gonna despise you as a parent that would rather they died.
To me.
Now, can I win this
Stand
fight?
ready.
I can.
Understood.
So let's fight that fight.
Stand before me. You'd best make this count.
Gotta buy my ice cold water.
Victory is assured. Don't despair.
I have a bunch of projects I'm working on
I shall heal you.
all at once, and it feels good because like the sci-fi book is like kind of slow, and it's like gonna take a bunch of work to get that into like a super done state. But right now I'm working on a collection of fairy tales, and I think I finally know what I want to do for the third fairy tale. I'm gonna do a dragon slaying story.
Together now.
And I'm just gonna take the tropes of old fairy tales and tell. I would take like two tropes of old fairy tales, and I'm gonna retell them. And that's one is the hidden magic item or hidden like treasure that is people know about. Let's say a magic sword. And it's underneath a big boulder.
We can do this.
And you could get the magic sword if only you could lift the boulder off of the hole where the sword is. The sword in the stone is another example of it, where, like, you know, only someone who's strong enough to pull the sword out of the stone can get the sword. So I want to do one of those, and then I want to do the trope of, like, you kill a dragon, and if you get some of the blood in your mouth, you get some kind of magic power. And so I'll do, like... So I have some good ideas for, like, a nice, you know, dragon slaying story. Man, I have, like, so much AP. Or not AP, Valor points.
At your service.
Should go for Dragoon Dive? I don't know, I'm, like, almost maxed out on... Yeah, you know what? I'm about to be
Nowhere is too
full.
far.
I might as well use some points to... Because I think they're going to try and get away from me. That would be annoying, so I'll just do this.
You're
Take
nothing.
the healing assist. It's weird to have them as a tank. But I guess she took the hit, so... I forgot to change the...
I can always train harder.
Fatal Dive.
It seems you
Me.
misjudged me.
Whoever it was that was attacking... Row with most combatants. Prioritize cavalry. No. Row with most combatants. Prioritize cavalry, but row with most combatants. Well, can I swap these? I'm gonna say row with most combatants, and then prioritize cavalry. Combatant type. So this cavalry. Yeah, but the first thing they should consider is which has the most combatants, and then if it's equal, they should hit the cavalry. That's what I want. So I'd rather them hit the mages if there's more mages in the back. Yeah. Oh, cool. Sword in the Stone kind of trope and the Dragon's Blood trope from Beowulf. Yeah, Beowulf and Sigurd and the Dragon, and there's a couple things, like there was one story where it was like it taught the character to understand what animals are saying, like listen to birds, and therefore like the wisdom of birds like helps them solve everything, because the birds are like saying this or saying that.
I'll prove my worth.
Where should I go?
My God, what did I do with this unit? All the individual characters are so cool, but
I'm ever in your
together they
service.
just don't function.
Yeah.
Alright,
At your
you.
service.
Let's like just let's use the
once.
camp for you, and then yeah, do that.
I shall never fail.
Spread out the experience a little bit. Oh yeah, and that gives them enough damage that they have an opportunity to heal. Yeah. So I know the 3 stories I want to do. I'm almost done. Well, my artist is almost done working on one of the stories, and then I think I want to do 2 other artists for the other 2 stories to make it feel more like an anthology. You know, have different artists working on different parts. But I guess I gotta find artists for the other parts of it.
Be shielded.
And then I'm also working on a tabletop RPG. So, got an artist doing some art for that, and I've been doing a couple play testing sessions, trying out that that system. If there's anyone in chat who's interested, say so on the Discord, I guess. Oh, you know, maybe I'll make a channel for people who want to playtest it. I don't know if anyone's interested in playtesting some kind of D&D ass thing, but if there are, still gotta finish Slayer in the Wide Valley. Maybe I'll have time after vacation. Oh, you're reading it. How do you like it so far?
A fruitful venture, I hope.
And then barrier is down. Very cool sound effect for it.
The barrier has fallen.
What? I see your useless soldiers are ever eager to drag my reputation through the muck.
This is no time to be casting stones, Lord Gailey. You've sat idle in safety while the battle has raged outside. Deal with them yourself, if it's such a blow to your esteem.
You dare think me a man of empty words? Very well then. I'll show just how sharp my spear can sting. But I'd like a demonstration of the wise and great seer's might in return.
So be it. I don't share your aversion to combat.
Good.
I guess he must be Elta Lind. It really is her.
Good. It seems
Merely
I've
ask,
arrived.
and it shall be done.
Okay.
I'm listening. Of course.
Move you up.
Your orders, if you would.
Move you up.
Understood.
I'm prepared for anything. Is that all?
Maybe you could be useful? Is that possible?
I'm here.
Sure, why not? Are there any items to pick up I have not already picked up? I can send the... It's not like Fire Emblem where there's like some super key item is somewhere on the map and you have to get it. But still. You'd always like the beacon for where you've moved someone is also picking up an item in the overworld, so it's like very distracting seeing those. My like push button get the treats senses are tingling.
I stand ready.
Let me move you like
Understood.
somewhere near in case I want to swoop in and do something. Oh, she's gonna do magic assist. I see. Just do magic assist on these guys. Maybe be effective.
As you directed.
Standing by. Whenever you need me.
They're not gonna do anything useful in like combat, are they? Well,
Advancing.
send one of them in.
What shall I do?
And I have time to like wait for people to be in position.
I fear death approaches.
Oh my god, why why is everybody so bad? This unit used to be such a killer. What does go wrong that they get housed so bad? Dodged it? Yeah, you know, they have no answer for armor. I used to have Nina in this squad. I think that's what's changed, is they can't deal with that situation at all. Maybe I'll take another... Yeah. I'll swap out that archer for like an armor breaking character, so that when we deal with this situation, it's not total obliteration. Yeah, you guys can't hold the bridge, can you?
The time is at hand.
But you guys could, maybe.
I'll prove my worth. Perhaps a chance to sharpen my spear.
So...
We march.
I'll just have to... Because they can heal themselves and stuff, so they're maybe kind of more tanky than they are super mobile. Draw, and then they're fast enough to get to the bridge first, right? We hope.
I depart. What shall I do?
No, no. Yeah, yeah.
I'll prove my worth. It shall be done.
And then... you guys...
Just a moment.
Time to go fight the final battle. Probably appropriate to do that with the main characters.
The day will be ours.
When I showed my friends your book, they thought it was a women's erotic novel. Yeah. I guess that's a lot of people have been getting those vibes. I told the artist to go like Frazetta with it, and it sort of just like, kind of ended up that way.
It's still a beautiful cover.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty, but it's like it doesn't convey what's inside as well as I'd like,
Right, yeah.
which is like kind of unfortunate. But
It ended up being quite misleading with what the book is actually about.
I've arrived.
yeah,
I'm here.
Stand before me.
oh perfect.
Victory is assured. Don't despair.
I guess what I should have done is have like
We strive together.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of his best work, you know, like at least up until that point,
We can do this.
you know, and even for a while after. I think I did a good job inspiring the artist to really like
Seems we've done
put his passion into it.
it. 'Twas fate which brought us here.
But
I shall wager my very life.
I make haste.
Now then.
I await further orders.
Not a problem.
oh, she's a healer. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I should have had like orc slaughter, just like a bunch of dead orcs, and then
And then them cuddling on top of the dead orcs.
yeah. And like initially I was thinking like, oh, but that doesn't happen in the book. Like there's not like he kills a bunch of orcs, but they don't. He doesn't see her right after. But I think it's not that important. It's like, you know, anime openings, they do that animation that never happens in the show, and it's like,
all about capturing the vibes.
yeah.
I'm unstoppable.
finally killed the tank. My God. Nice.
I was worried for a second. Another step on the path of progress.
Yeah, there's tweaking to
Looks
do
like
for
I
this
win.
unit for sure.
Where should I go?
Where should you go? Fucking home, lady.
Fuck out of here.
What do you need? Cool. I'll make my mark.
Your orders, if you would.
Genuinely, I think I have plenty of stamina to. Oh, you know what though? They have an ability to restore people's
Understood.
stamina because the Viking guy, his power is restoring stamina. So if I keep them around, I can just spend the valor to attack as much as I want with
We march.
Elaine's unit.
To me.
Actually,
I stand ready.
good
Sir,
opportunity for them
I've
to
made it.
get a battle in.
Face me and be cut down.
Magical
Just make this
assist
count.
Let's join our
and a
strength.
healing assist. Pull out all the stops, see what they can do. But I guess after this battle, I'll shut down the stream and get back to writing and editing. Have Trisha's thing to beta read.
That's right. Get it ready for the cryptos.
I have this fantasy novel that I'm really passionate about, but it's like it's so far from being done. It's like hard to motivate myself. And then I decided I was gonna have Trisha read a chapter, and then that like it's not like I'm not motivated. It's like I really want to work on it, and then I also just feel sort of like I don't know, hopeless. I'm like it's gonna take. It just feels so far away from being
Done.
yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, I forgot about this Valorious Order. That's his power. Gives everyone
Stronger than ever.
first strike in the zone. So
The path is set. You face me.
so everybody on his side attacks once first. If I could find a per hit power for that Swordmaster, it would be crazy.
You shall pay. Easy now.
Overprotective girlfriend. Nice.
A fine jump. A fine bout.
What do you need? Yes, I'll make my mark.
The time is at hand. Onward. Come then.
Ooh, use items. Dew of Illusion. Yeah. Wanted to use one of these. Nice. Magical assist, healing assist. Let's absolutely destroy.
The magical energies of Ervelda surge forth.
Sure. Alright. Oh, there's special music.
Now then, Lord Gailey, let us witness this spear you so often boast
so by force.
Damned forest rats are more useless than I thought. But I'm no impotent elf, boy. I'll skewer you where you stand.
I like this guy. You're looking for a job after I kick your ass?
I'll heal you. Enjoy this.
To shred!
I'll heal you.
Murder them!
Don't move.
Nice whiff.
I'll see it done.
Nice.
Sort this out! Do them in!
It's actually a pretty effective combo. They have a healer,
Let me.
and he's got tons of like PP and AP to buff all of his guys.
Don't move. You shall
Oh, interesting. He stabbed through and hit the guy behind him, and he has a passive. He can negate a melee attack to get an extra AP. It's actually why he's back there, is for the charge throughs to parry them. I initially had him as a tank, but you know, ranged attacks would just destroy him. So,
easy now.
and then he would evade a lot of the melee attacks annoyingly. Man, she got hit by that hammer and she's still standing. It's like the most the most unrealistic part of this game. But Yeshua and Yarden, what do you think about the book? Never mind your friends. I mean, at least so far.
Is that better?
My well-laid plans shattered into 1,000 pieces.
We march on.
Nice.
I've grown stronger.
Grows a lot stronger. Look at all those stat increases.
I'll not let pride cloud my judgment.
Him too. Very nice.
Victory grows ever closer.
Oh. Magic attack +4. I'm not sure who has an open slot, but
Going. After
there's
I
some
rest.
mages that will. You really like this one scene in the book where Liam was talking about this lady he's crushing on in the local blacksmith, and him are bonding over until the love interest shows up. Yeah. Yeah, I spent a long time trying to like key that in exactly. Yeah, I wanted to make him just vulgar enough in his like descriptions and stuff that it feels realistic without anyone suspecting that I'm like keying him up to
For the twist.
to be slightly upset that he has been so open with
Is she
his
restored?
feelings. So why is the sister wearing a dress and then the brown elf is like this is fine. Suddenly her outfit seems like ridiculous. I mean, I kind of like how the brown elf's outfit is, but then again, I guess I grew up on like Teen Titans, and so
Yeah, I
very-
mean, it's not bad. It's very appealing.
the fights really are really well done too. Oh, thank you so much.
I believe so, yes.
Spent a long time on the fights too. Spent a long time on the book in general. I was like really trying to really trying to make sure everything was.
I'm sorry, Eltalinda. I never wanted to hurt you.
She seemed like a character that really annoying people would cosplay. The green
Yeah, I can
green
totally
hair
see it.
wig and like the. And you know they're not going to be.
Ultra spell can be broken.
Oh.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
I'm right here, boy.
What's the meaning of this?
Oh, this must be another dark Marquess? What is a female version of a Marquis? Marquess?
Yes.
Master!
Oh.
Yana, it's been years.
The twist.
On your guard, Elaine. I learned everything I know from this woman. The sorceress Alcina. The very person who helped Zenoira conquer our lands.
So it was you.
I like her combat pose too.
Yeah, it's solid.
Brown elf growing on me.
She's really good. It's neat.
And for the fights in Slayer in the White Valley, I did a lot of research, not necessarily for that book, but I not and it's like, you know, not a lot of it like gets used in the book, but I took a bunch of different like sword fighting lessons over the years, like German sword fighting of from various people and various schools and whatever, to try and like understand sword fighting works and stuff, specifically just like longsword. Yeah. And then I wanted to do that kind of like battle mage thing, have it be like sort of, I don't know, like sort of similar to how like The Witcher is, where like spells exist, but he has to use them in combination with stuff.
Oh, poor little Elaine. You've come to resemble him so dearly.
Yeah, like because I feel like it keeps it more present in your mind, like what abilities he has and what abilities he has left and stuff.
It's you in there, isn't it? The real you. Not one of Zenoira's puppets.
Which means it was you controlling Eltalinda.
You misunderstand, child. Our magic does not simply make marionettes of its victims.
Then what does it do? My sister would never have conspired with Zenoira by her own free will.
And why should I answer that exactly?
We'll make you answer.
Sheltering myself in the girl's body took more than its fair share of magic. It seems this is where I make my exit. Farewell for now. But don't worry, Elaine. We'll meet again soon enough.
The big bad.
You have my
She's
utmost
not.
gratitude, Prince. And my humble apologies as well. I have to thank you too, Elaine. I'd never have seen Eltalinda again if not for your help.
I'm just happy to see you both reunited. As for that apology, you needn't blame yourself for what happened. Alcina's magics made you an unwilling captive.
lies no fault in that.
So can I trade my brown, green-haired elf for the blonde
It
elf?
hardens me to see you safe and sound, Yonisa.
I guess it would make sense if you could just do the alt skin thing.
I owe my health to Elaine here just as much as you do. All because of a revelation he had that told him to come find you. Me?
Indeed, at the urging of a self-named great sage within a sanctuary in Cornea. He claimed that in order to defeat Galerius, I must meet with the Turdanos of Elheim and unbind the Ring of the Unicorn. If you know anything about how such a feat may be accomplished, I beg you, tell me.
I mostly study 1.33 sword and buckler. I do not know what that is.
I understand now what you're after. But I fear I lack the knowledge you seek. Though I have laid eyes on some old texts that spoke of your ring.
And where can I find such texts?
In the Nasthirion, the Tower of Thorns in your language. It houses an archive only I may enter.
Really like the ether system in your book and the whole limitations of magic. Even the OP magic seems risky with the possibilities of destroying too much. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's like a lot of people when they talk about like fantasy, they want like a magic system to be really like well defined, and like I remember there's some book where like he eats certain metals and then their atomic number has something to do with like kind of spells he can cast, and so like everything is like, you know, there's a lot of like people have been like, oh, their magic system is the best because it's backed up by real math, and I was like, is that the best? I feel like if you're writing something well, the magic should feel as logical as a strong man being able to pick up this rock or that rock, or being too tired for this rock or that rock. You need to spend a long time setting the groundwork for like what is exhausting and what is easy, and make it so that people have this sense of like who can do what and what is too difficult. Kind of like you like gets done in anime if it's a good anime, like, you know, a lot of times people will have these debates, who would win in a fight with this character, this character. If people can do that and have it not feel too difficult to imagine who would win, that means that you've set up the abilities and stuff in a way that I mean that's a bad example, I guess, but there's just a lot more to designing a magic system than like figuring out if the math works, or like which what the atomic number of lead is or something.
You just gotta make it believable to the reader.
Yeah. But yeah, like yeah, the like the meteor spells are supposed to be this very key part of that world, and at the same time, like be you know, I wanted them to be very humbling about the main character. I wanted them to be very effective, and then also not like this perfect thing that is just like solves all the problems. Like, it's so hazardous. Like when the big description I was really trying to get was when the first meteor hits and how it pops the wheels up, because like when you drop something super heavy and then stuff on the ground bounces a little bit from the reverberation, that is such an effect. And if you see like a car drop from a crane, you can see little like trash cans and stuff hop a little bit. And so I wanted that first impact to be like, oh, like fuck, like terrifying, that it's, you know, they're on the same ground that it's getting pounded by a meteor spell. And then, like, you know, at the same time, the main character is he knows how to use magic, but it's not like that. It's not that level of magic. And then the same school that all the people that are throwing the meteors down are from is where the girl is from, right? And so I wanted that to set up this kind of, not that the girl can cast meteors, but I wanted that to be something that the reader sees so they understand where he's looking at these mages and he's like, oh, they are at this level, they're capable of this level of, like, you know, power. And then, you know, even if it's not super explicit, you can kind of feel him compare himself.
Within which lie histories that predate the founding of our nation, as well as records of arcane rituals and magics. I can recall a treatise regarding the unicorn being mentioned in one such record.
But yeah, I wanted it to be, I wanted the ether to feel so, I wanted people to be so used to the ether that when he doesn't have any, you kind of know. You know without him saying, like, you can kind of just feel him being out of it.
The spire stands to the west of this castle, and is a site most sacred to dark elves like me.
Oh, you're a dark elf?
Classic.
Fuck. Okay. But you're sisters.
A light elf, I guess.
What?
A light elf, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the sister is a light elf. Okay. That's a whole thing. Maybe it's not genetic. Maybe it's just some of the elves turn brown from the moon or something. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you like the magic. It was kind of like, I mean, the goal I had for the magic was kind of like simple, but going forward, I want to have like spellcaster characters where their main thing is the spells, and they don't have the swords and stuff to fall back on. And I wanted to have a little bit of runway, a little bit of like practice in making the ether, the amount that he has and stuff like that, feel very tangible and very sort of, yeah, feel very, very tangible, so that when I scale up to someone who just casts magic, it still feels like the reader knows how much he has left. And yeah. Although I guess, yeah.
But unfortunately, it now rests in Zenoiran hands.
Then we make for it at once, and reclaim it for the good of Elheim. Provided we're able to do so, would you be willing to grant me access to those texts you mentioned?
But of course, Prince. I will aid you however I'm able. Apologies for the interruption, but the sun has nearly made its nest over the horizon. I bid you stay the night. I'll ready your beds.
Much appreciated. We'll do just that.
Oh. Disney got to her. Disney made her a dark elf.
Lord Gailey, you're hurt. Allow me to... Silence! Flesh heals, but my reputation never will. Though I'm not entirely out of options yet. Just wait, you miserable forest rats. It's time you learn what happens to those who cross me.
Good voice actor on that guy.
Yeah.
Very, very sinister sounding.
Maybe they're the same father, different mothers for the elves. Maybe. It's got a father's got a fetish for brown elves too. Over wood and water. Hell yeah!
Woo! I do kind of like her style. So.
In order to fix the castle, silver ore makes sense. Oh, this auxiliary request. Oh, so I just need to station a guard. Okay. Leave the brown elf here. What do you got in the tavern?
Hey there. You want something to eat?
Ooh, it's a date. Just two attendees.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, have an free meal ticket?
Sure.
Can't use a free meal ticket on a date.
Coming right.
Man, they even put so much effort in making the food art.
Yeah, I know. And these are all, it's all random what the side dishes are. I've gotten fluffy potatoes a couple times. I've never seen fresh sliced ham salad, and that honestly looks horrible.
I would devour all of this.
With the strawberry cake, you would have ham salad?
Maybe.
What is that dressing? It's like, what's on the ham salad? That looks like icing. It's like...
No, I mean, that's just the fat of the ham, right? I don't think this is supposed to be dressing.
Oh, okay. Sure. And then crisp salad with no dressing on it?
You have to dress it yourself, just like in modern day. They just give you a box full of lettuce and then...
Have fun, I'm gonna bounce. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream too. Here, Trisha, would you like to press A to take a bite?
I'm so hungry. Can we eat yet?
Oh. Press A again to take a bite.
Delightful.
Well.
Did they really make you just like
Yeah, they
eat
make-
the food by snatching it?
Yeah, you have to press it a bunch of times.
That's very silly.
Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and thanks for sharing your thoughts on my book, Yeshua and Yarden.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
really appreciate the feedback. Oh, that's weird. Oh, when you minimize the game, it goes to... When I minimize the game, it oh, well, I can't. Yeah, see, until you bring the game back up.
Right, yeah.
Interesting. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I hope you'll come hang out again soon. Greatly appreciate your company while checking out this this game, and stay tuned for more news about Trisha's Reaper. It should be coming out soon. And I'm gonna if you're on Rumble, I'll go find someone to read. So anyway, see you guys.